should have stayed where their signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, we're quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, and you're angry, and you should be. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, we're quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when
Okay, hey there, chat. Wow, what a ride that was. Thank you so much to everybody that was tuning in and a part of that magic. Got a bunch of names to get through here, so I'm gonna give it a shot. So thank you, Zach Extra. Love everything you guys do. Thank you, Burned Out Fox. Appreciate you. Thank you, Viril F9PL. I'm happy this is my second charity stream I'm joining. Definitely not the last. That's right. We'll see you at the next one. Thank you, Retro Pedro. Thank you, Alex the Electricity Guy. Thank you, Slayer XD, Cobra Kai, and Dargo. Thank you, Shasser, for the $100. Says, we can't always fix our past, but we can make peace with them and move forward. Zen, you've created such a powerful community here. Help make VShojo an amazing place. Be proud of yourself. As should be. Exadam Artworks, thank you for the $100. Says, rock on Zen, you've worked so hard to make this an awesome community. VShojo is an amazing group, and I'm always down to donate, even when I'm recovering from surgery. Haha. I'm glad you're recovering. Can't wait to draw something cool for you all. Thank you, VR Blackbird. Thank you, Starwalker Zoe. Thanks, Luca. Thank you, Hershey Lover, with the $100. Says, she would be proud of you, Zen, and everything that you have achieved. And we geckos want you to never forget that. We love you. Wow. NN, thank you for the $200. As you've seen how deep the darkness goes and chosen to respond to that by trying to make sure that nobody else has to fall that low. You are worth it, Zen. All of you are, and thank you for showing the token art to Jelly Flare. Thanks. Rayet Rider, thank you. DK Shadow 73, thank you. Arik, Coat, Arik, thank you for the 10. And Coda3684, thanks for the $100. Says Zen, you are one of the best of the best. You've got a heart of solid gold. Gunma, thank you. Randall Ryan, thank you. Oh, Lino, excuse me, not kidneys. Thank you, Geckos. Thank you, Zen. And the biggest thank you to Make-A-Wish for doing it for the kids that deserve it most. Feels Bad Man, thanks for the 25. Kyoko, appreciate ya. Rogue Voodoo, Is Mad, and Silverstrom 23, thank you for your donations. YT, thank you for the $200 donations. Says Gecko Love. Fluoro Jets, thank you for the $25. I have so much love for all of you VShojo girls. Enter Banana. Happy anniversary. Again, I'm your friendly neighborhood DJ Dono Man. Just getting some Dono reads in here in between our streamers because, wow, there were so many during Zen's stream. And I was crying like a little baby for a little bit there. Or like, you know, like a grown man. Because grown men should be allowed to cry too. You know, chat? Hit me right in the feels. So, also, thank you, Chronotrix. Thank you, Mecha Gremlin, for the $100. Many thanks to y'all. Glad you get to give back to an amazing community. Thank you. Critic Man, thank you. Got a couple anonymouses in here. And Moravar, thanks for the 10. Spawn, thank you for the 10. Titanium Turtle 09, thank you for the $100. Did a mic drop, no comment. And we've got an anonymous $100 saying you all do incredible work. Keep it up. And that just about brings us back to current. So up next, we're going to have Haruka and GEEGA working together to bring you a wonderful another block in this charity marathon stream, celebrating VShojo's 4th anniversary and in benefit of Make-A-Wish, giving hope to those that really need it. M Cooperative, thank you for your donation as well. And Luke Brown, we appreciate your $100. Okay, this is DJ Dono Man signing out for now. Haruka and GEEGA are going to lead this stream, and they'll be the ones reading your donos for the majority of it. Make sure, so, you know, keep those donos ready until they are live. They're going to try to keep up and do all that as they go because DJ Dono Man needs a DJ Dono nap. So I'm going to take one of those right now so that we can keep going strong for the rest of the day. Take care, chat. We'll see you soon.
Everything I still wanna say.
し巻かれた首は人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首は怒らないで見捨てないでどこも行かないで強く締めるあくまで締める人がいないいないといい成績でしょねえねえいい子でしょ可愛い子でしょ
Haruka. Haruka. What? Haruka. Wake up. What happened? What? Wake up. What? There's been a murder. There's been a murder? Where? There's been a murder. Where's the murder happening? Our bodies, Haruka. Wait. What? They're dead. Wait, what happened to our bodies? Haruka, I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog.
I mean, you look pretty nice as a hot dog. Not gonna lie, I like the hair. It's a new shine.
Like it?
I like it. Yeah,
I
I
look
do.
my
I
eye
like
patch
it a
still
lot.
fits on.
Can you do the little the back and forth movement? That's pretty cool. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Wait. If you're a hot dog, who? What am I?
You look like a burger. Wait, can you even look down like that? Oh, you're squeezing it all out. Stop.
I can't.
Oh my god, there's ketchup everywhere. The rug.
I'm sorry. I dropped my pickles on the couch.
It's gonna smell. It's gonna smell so fucking bad, dude.
Dude, we are so we're a deep shoot right now. We're a deep ship right now.
I cursed.
Put that in the switch.
You know what that means? For every time I curse, I will be keeping a counter.
Yeah.
All right. And at the end, I will donate that many
Exactly
dollars.
that minute.
I will do $10 per swear because I know myself, and if it's not enough by the end, I'll double it.
I will also try and help donate as much as I can. If I also swear a lot. But guys, there's been a murder. We have been turned into fast food.
Oh.
What does it mean, Giga?
We have to figure out what happened to us. That's what we need to do. We need to figure this mystery out. But first, we need to get training as detectives because I don't know. I haven't really gone to college for it, and I'm not like formally trained.
Same. Like I know. The only game we ever played was that Detective Duck game, and he was kind of hopeless.
Yeah,
right? So,
that didn't really prepare me for like the whole figuring out a murder mystery thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, but wait, but who can we turn to? Like, where do we go for that kind of thing?
I mean, I haven't really like I don't know any detectives. Do you know any detectives?
I mean, I know one detective, but he's not really a detective. He's a lawyer.
Oh,
yeah.
Who's that?
His name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I've heard of him. He's like super famous.
Yeah, like he is very famous. He's really good at solving cases and everything. So, and he does totally legal detective work as a lawyer.
Yeah, we should talk to him.
Yeah, I have his contact information right here. So,
yeah, can you call him?
Yeah. Oh, he just hung up on me.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I've seen his name on some stuff. Does he have like a book or something?
I mean, there's a book over there off to my left. I can't reach it because I have tiny little paws now. Do you think you can reach it over there? Where I'm looking at?
I don't know if I don't think my dog legs will reach.
Oh. Guys, we're in deep trouble, aren't we?
Oof. I've got my game console over here.
Oh.
Could we use that to read something?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe use your game console.
Oh, here, hold on.
What if he has released a game for dummies?
What? That's stupid.
What? What do you mean that's dumb? I think it's a really good idea.
Who does that? Like a detective game? That's dumb.
Yeah, like a murder mystery game where you're as Phoenix Wright helping solve cases and help put criminals into behind bars.
But we're gonna be real life detectives. Why would we need a game?
Well, since we have no money to go to college, and we have a bunch of people watching us right now.
What?
And they're probably laughing at us and at our forums.
Who's
and our,
watching?
Everything.
What?
Over there. Do you not see me where I'm pointing over there?
Did you see the killer?
Yeah. Did you guys see the killer? Did you? Hey. Did you see it? Did you?
Who was it?
I'm seeing a lot of caught in the. I'm seeing a lot of. Is everyone a murderer?
It was them?
What did you guys? Are
Oh
you the
my-
ones?
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe it. Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
What if?
What?
I mean, what if it was all because of a charity goal that made us this way? Remember VShojo's doing a Make-A-Wish charity relay?
Oh my god, you're
didn't
right. Oh, I
Michi-
forgot.
Yeah, didn't
You're
Michi
right.
reach a certain goal? So are you saying Michi's the murderer?
Michi did it?
I don't know. Maybe we should play the game to figure it out. I was probably
we're
talking
gonna
out
need
of my
some
butt.
training. You know, if this is the best
Yeah,
we've got,
I
it's
don't know.
the best we've got.
I think I'm talking out of my butt. You know what I mean?
Let's just try it. I mean, what else can we do? I can't reach that book. You can't reach that book. You've got ketchup squirting out. I mean, what are we gonna do, man?
Yeah, I got pickles over the couch. There's cheese dripping everywhere. You have mustard on the floor.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're failures,
Sorry.
man.
Can't help it. Got excited. That's all right. Hey, let's go over here and let's go up to the TV. Let's go up to the
Yeah,
TV.
I love watching TV. Whee! Good thing this TV also has a cool channel where we could all see the
Wow,
donos.
look at that.
Wow, it's the Grace of 32. Wait, this isn't Phoenix, right?
What?
What? Giga,
I
are
don't
you
think
sure
Phoenix
that's the
Wright
right?
is in this.
Maybe. I don't know. This doesn't look like the court that I know.
Why is it 3D? Wasn't he
And
2D?
why is there 6 chairs?
Yeah, what's up with the chairs? There's a judge's seat and there's 6 chairs. What is going on?
Do you think the judge is that incompetent that they need 6 other people to help judge?
Oh, there are 7 judges, of
Oh.
course. Of course. Okay. All right. Let's go in and see what happens, I guess. I mean,
Guess what,
surely
Giga?
we're gonna learn a lot from this, right?
Yeah. Also, guess what, Giga? Luckily, your TV also has a cool channel to where I could see all the donos. And there's like already a lot of donos happening right now. So this
Is there someone in this room who can like tell us about it?
Well, looks like I think our DJ Dono Man is an Eepy Sleepy Land.
Oh no,
So it's up to
that's
me.
DJ Eepy Boy.
Oh yeah, he's
He's
DJ
different.
Eepy Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my bad. He's an Eepy Sleepy Man right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't
I
think
guess
we
we
have,
have to take-
a Dono Man here.
Yeah. I mean, one of us could be the Dono Man. You want me to be Dono Man?
You could. Oh
Yeah,
my
I could be
god.
Dono Man.
You could be Dono Hamburger Man.
I could be Dono Hamburger Man.
Ooh, okay. What do we got so far, Dono
All
Hamburger
right.
Man?
Well, right now we have. If I know how to read, Dan Taroth has donated $250 and says that it's for an amazing cause. Thank you so much. Rex for the $25 and Mr. Bite, the king, with 1,000 smackaroonies.
Oh my god.
I never thought I'd see a glizzy solve crime, but here we are.
For the kids, Zenta
Tommy
together.
Sai with the 10 dono, Anonymous with the 20, Hermit the Frog with 25, Alok _ for the 100 dono to help solve the mystery. Thank you guys. We need this for the college, but most of all, we need this for the Make-A-Wish charity as well. It's going to a really great cause. And Dobrekargi for 25, Nightblade 490 for 25. Detective Night reporting in, they said, so far only 2 really cute people. We need something light after our cry fest to make a wish. Exactly. That's why we're here.
We're
the
here to
2
give you
idiots.
whiplash. Yep.
you saw the first idiot in the idiot squad. Now you see the 2 idiots in the idiot squad.
There's a reason why we were called the Idiot Squad. Absolutely.
Exactly.
We're gonna show
Jamie
you why.
Jamie with 10. Thank you so. There's so many donos coming in.
God.
Hexa with 25. Comrade Otaku with the 10, and Aloof Numbat for the 10. Thank you guys so freaking much. And once again, I can't believe we reached 100,000 freaking dollars, or 100,000. I meant to say. I have no sleep. That's insane.
That is actually nuts. We set a goal, not even at that, right? And we've gotten so far past the goal, and we're not even done. We're not even done. There's so many hours to go.
Done.
That's
you are gonna
crazy.
deal with us for the next 3 hours. So I want to see $120,000 by the end of our segment. Come on, guys. This is for all the kids.
120 is what we're gonna go for.
120.
We got 3 hours on the clock. Yeah.
We have a really cool incentive for $120,000.
We do.
Giga?
We do. If during this segment you manage, actually, you know what? In general, if in general. You managed to hit 120K, then on Saturday, I'm gonna debut my 3D. Boom. Boom.
What? You're gonna debut your 3D?
3D on Saturday if we hit 120.
Oh my god!
Boom.
Guys, please, I want to see that happen so bad. I need to see that so bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And also, I've been told from the voice beyond that Miss Giga, your swear jar needs to be moved up because it's being covered by the donation bar.
Yes. Let's put it up here. Yes.
I'm hearing voices from beyond.
Yes, here. You're here. Wait, you're hearing voices?
Yeah, I'm hearing voices.
Are you okay?
Speaking of voices, Anonymous donated $100 saying, didn't know we needed a burger and dog detective show, but now we know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll give you what you need.
Thank you guys so much. And then Michi the murderer donated $69 saying it was me, lol.
I can't believe it.
Oh, should we also mention about our little I don't say incentive, but kind of like a fun little thing we wanted to do? For every like $100 or so.
Yeah.
Since there's gonna be a lot of reading. Do you want to explain it, Giga? Because I wasn't sure what the idea is fully.
Yeah.
What was it?
Every time someone donates 100 or more, we will do the next couple of lines of dialogue in a completely incorrect voice. Completely wrong.
Yeah, for example, I could be doing a Toad impression. Giga could be doing a nerd impression. We won't be doing it for too long because we're gonna be doing 3 hours of reading and we need to save our energy. So a little segment of weirdness is fine.
Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
Let's
go. Without further ado, let's go.
Time.
Yippee! I'm so excited. I've been wanting to watch her play this for so long.
Yeah. We've been planning this for forever. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the tree.
The tree.
Whoa.
Chat, let me know if the sound gets too dank.
Standing here in the bright sunshine, looking out over the vast ocean.
Oh, she's taking her job. What the heck?
In London seem like a dream.
Seemed like a dream.
I do miss my time in England's vast capital.
Yeah. Flashback to the first game.
Oh, I hope nothing spoilery happens here. I don't think so.
Hey, I don't care.
Sorry if there is.
I've no doubt.
Wait, that's not Phoenix, right? Who the heck's this guy?
Who is this guy?
In court.
This isn't Phoenix.
Phoenix lied to me.
Forgive me.
No.
For taking so long to come to
No,
visit
get out of
me.
here.
How could you?
My life has been such a whirlwind since I returned.
Oh, it's all about you, huh?
No one's
It's all about her.
What has happened?
It's really hard not to swear because I'm trying not to up the swear chart.
After arriving home.
This silly willy person.
I find myself faced with another awful crime.
Done. That's a woman.
So I came
Comrade
to
Lord
ask
Pierce Dung
something of
Eater
you.
gifted a tier 1 sub to
Great
a
song.
Dot.
They can't
They
talk.
have given
Shall be standing in court.
528 gift subs in the
For the
channel.
only time in my life. As a lawyer.
Oh! She's gonna be a lawyer!
So please, I ask for your guidance. Kazuma-sama.
Kazuma! It's time!
It's time.
Kazuma, please!
Kazuma, please.
Wait, is that
Oh my
the
God,
guy that's
already-
gonna teach us how to be a lawyer?
I don't know.
Episode 1.
1. The Adventure of the Blossoming Attorney.
Ooh. Ooh. Can you Kazuma
Honestly,
chat?
you gotta be the protagonist.
You want me to be the protagonist or do you want to be?
No, you're the protagonist. You're playing the game.
Oh my god, I'm the protagonist? Okay, okay.
Yeah, you're the protagonist.
Okay. All right. August 13th, 8:26 a.m. in the Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendant's Antechamber 3. This is the setting. Wait,
I'm Miss Sasato, man.
You're Sasato.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're Sasato. That's the
I'm
protagonist.
Sasato, okay.
Yeah.
Here I am after 9 months. The Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan.
Ooh.
I feel so nervous. But I must steel my nerves and find a way to compose myself.
Good, you're here. Doesn't do for a lawyer to be late.
You showed up so
I'm
suddenly.
your dad.
Your
I'm your dad now.
Oh my god, that's my dad.
That's your dad.
Oh, yes. Good morning, sir. Why am I calling my dad sir? Who does that?
It's
Okay.
because you're nervous.
Good morning, sir father.
Sir, father, sir. I hardly recognize you. You cut a fine figure, counsel.
Oh my god, I'm counsel now.
Oh my goodness, there's already another. There's like 300 donos. Oh my god, how do we do this?
Okay. Anytime you want to do those, just do it. You can read out
Alright.
the longer ones too, especially if we have to change the voices.
Okay, so Fake Lawyer did 100 dono. Shout out to the General and Haruka and all the mobs. Happy to help donate to such a great cause. I guess for this line, I'll read it as Toad for this one.
Okay.
But you'd look as white as a sheet! And those white eyes aren't doing you any favors either!
And okay, we do have a few more $100 donations, so the next 4 lines have to be
Oh, Kono did 100 dono. If the next line is you, you could do a nerd voice if you want.
okay. Oh dear. Wait, I can't. I can't. It's not a good line. It's too short. It's too short.
It
I'll
is.
do my next
Oh,
one.
Kono said for the kids as well, by the
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's another one after that, also for the kids, for definitely not Index, who also says for the kids. Then we have one more $100 one, so we can read those out and then do the next 3 lines in stupid voices.
Ooh.
Cats and Robots says, thank you to everyone working in VShojo. Special thank you to Haruka for sharing her ASD journey with everyone. For stories that would make me seek professional help. I found out I'm autistic and now finally working again from a long sick leave period. Oh, that's so good to hear.
Oh, I don't want to cry already. I didn't sleep. Guys, come on.
Everyone just cried on Zen stream for an hour.
And now they're being nice here.
It's happening again.
I'm glad I could help you guys relate.
Yeah, and Night Sealed also with the $200. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Guys,
much. All right.
so much.
Next 4 lines, we'll do in dumb voices. Ready?
Yeah.
The truth is, I'm so incredibly nervous, I feel utterly nauseated. I almost wish that I'd never been born.
It's not the sort of thing a father hopes to hear from his daughter, I must say.
Eugene Misotoba, professor of medicine at the Imperial Humane University. A man who, earlier in his life, traveled to Great Britain to study the latest advances in forensic medical science.
Oh. Dude, I love this character, by the way. He's so cool.
I know, he's really cool. I like him.
I love him, dude.
All right, last stupid line.
And of course, my brilliant father.
Oh,
Who's this?
you want me to do this one? This one's another side character that I think I know.
Sure.
Excuse me.
can't voice act right now. I'm tired.
Girl!
Well, would I be correct in thinking that you're to be my lawyer in court today?
Oh, so she's the murderer. Got it.
Yeah, she's the murderer.
Got it. Understood.
She's the one who murdered.
We got a prosecutor.
Put her by boss.
Oh. Sorry, my controller just went. One second. I'm scared.
Oh my god.
I unplugged it.
Unfinished lyrics with 250 dono. Guys, you're so generous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, well, I guess I'll do this line in a stupid voice. Oh, yes. Yes, that's right, miss.
Well, I want to thank you for agreeing to represent me. I swear on my life. It's a complete fabrication, this whole thing.
Oh, I'm so sure.
There's your 4 lines.
Ray Membami. Born the same year as I and my greatest friend. Oh, she's friends with the murderer.
Oh my god.
Though unusual for a woman in our time, she works at the University Research Laboratory helping my father. And sadly, she's the defendant in today's trial.
I'm so sad and depressed. Please feel sympathy for me.
Cry for her. Cry for her now, chat. Accused of committing a truly awful murder. Are you feeling all right? Since we started talking, you seem, well, to have become a little flushed. Ooh.
It's just that you look so gallant and dashing.
Oh, wait a minute. It's like that, huh? I'll visit her in jail. Sorry?
And when I fall under your intense gaze, it makes me feel rather bashful.
Goodness. I don't think she knows. That I'm a straight woman.
I'm straight.
She hasn't realized who I am.
You dumb. You know what, for the swear jar? You dumb bitch. You would see my little plan for this trial is going to work.
All right, swear jar up to 20.
Mission. I had to do it for the bit. It was for the bit.
Well,
for charity. It was for charity. Well,
think of the kids. Think of the kids.
All right. It's for the kids, guys. It's for the kids.
How about the real dialogue, huh?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to read that.
We have a lot of 100 donors. Oh my goodness, Giga. I don't know if we can keep this up. Yeah, we have like 3 people donate 100 and 1 donate. Yeah, 3 people donate 100.
Okay. Next 3 lines. No, 4.
Yeah, 4. What voice have I not done yet? I guess I haven't done a nerd.
Oh, what do you mean, Professor Mikotoba?
If even your best friend can see the disguise, I think we can relax.
Oh.
Disguise?
Yes, I've never tried dressing this way before, of course, so I wasn't sure how convincing it would be. But this does make me feel a little relieved, as you say, Father.
Father?
What about her disguise looks like?
Yeah. You'll see.
Oh, yeah.
But I just wanted to say thanks to the names of CPT Wad, Anonymous, Mazu, and Ren the Rock for all those donos.
Thank you all
guys so much.
$100 each. Appreciate it so much.
The 2 messages are saying for the kids with a heart. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. It is for the kids, always. Sorry for swearing.
For the kids. For swearing. It's for the kids. It's for the content. For the kids. For the charity.
Is that you, Susato?
I'm so sorry I didn't say something sooner, Ray. It's just that...
No! What are you doing? What's going on? What?
The Vars... Is that how you... Varsity? How do you say that word?
Varsity. a college
varsity uniform, that varsity cape, the varsity cape, that varsity badge! Look at you! You look for the overworld just like the student of the Imperial Yume University, a male student!
Oh, she was dressed as a boy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you think so. Oh, it means all my
Flips my
preparations
hair.
have been worthwhile. I woke at 4 this morning to make a start.
But I don't understand. Why are you dressed like that?
Well, you see,
It was the only way. The only way she will be permitted to the Supreme Court to take on your defense in this trial.
yes, this is
'Cause as you know,
Japan a long time
Women
ago.
are illegal to trial in court.
Plus, that's a major part of these games. They have the cases navigate you through whatever you're doing, but there's always some sort of real world problem going on, right? So in this game, they focus on this.
This is happening in the Meijin period, and that's when, women aren't actually allowed to
be like
lawyers.
Yeah, lawyers.
So the joke is, women are illegal to be lawyers in court.
It's cool because there are other games like, for example, there are ones where before there was a jury system, it was just a singular judge. And so some of the older games as well also focus on like the jury system coming about because of certain cases and things. It's cool. There's always an underlying thing going on besides just the story in the game. Which is,
I don't mean to interrupt, Giga, but
ahead.
Mr. Bite donated 1,000 dono again!
1,000
You two are always
schmackaroos.
you two are always so hilarious together. For the kid, but you have been so generous. What the heck?
Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's actually insane. Thank you so much.
jar!
Swear jar, Oops. We're going to 30. Boom.
I mean,
Holy.
how about we can help? We can help. How about we both like contribute with the? If it gets to too high, we can both like have it so we contribute to the same thing.
Up to you. I'll pay whatever. I'll pay whatever.
I want to help too for the
kids.
With the kids.
And if it's like low, I'll just add a 0.
Okay.
Just how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, they won't know that we're adding 100.
All right, next.
Next.
My defense?
Does she not know?
She actually been asleep this entire time?
Never before in my life have I felt so frustrated at having been born into this body. Courts in Japan are barred to women. We're not even allowed to set foot inside the courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. Despite the fact that the laws of the land apply to all people, male and female alike.
But women are forbidden.
Just for today, I'll be leaving my true self at the courtroom door. So that I can act as your lawyer. Me when I'm a VTuber.
Yeah, we just leave our true selves behind.
Me when I put on my VTuber suit. Dun dun dun.
Oh, Sasato, you go to such lengths for me?
I'll do anything for you, baby girl.
Even though,
of course,
yeah.
You're my greatest friend.
Oh, she got friends now. That's crazy.
Oh,
man.
I swear that I shan't be the lawyer you deserve. That's a word to
imagine
bring
she
back.
like turned dramatically towards the window. I swear that I shan't be the lawyer you deserve. And we're like, no,
I shan't be the lawyer you deserve.
Oh no, I have complete faith in you.
Ray!
It's so strange, though. I mean, you're such an accomplished...
How do you say that word again?
Judicial.
Oh, judicial.
Judicial assistant already. And yet, just because you're a woman. What a wretched reason.
Wretched. She's right.
Wretched. I said wretch. I can't. I want to let you guys know, I've been up for 18 hours.
Yeah, she got some Timmies. She's caffeinating. We're chilling.
I'm caffeinating right now.
I mean, why shouldn't you be allowed in court? You're so gallant and dashing.
That's right, baby girl. Ray, please don't look at me like that with those flushed cheeks and doting eyes. Ew.
I'm sorry. It's just you really do look so dashing.
Oh, girl, please. It's the fifth time she said it. Yes, you mentioned that once or twice.
You should be pleased. It means you look convincing as a man.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
I am pleased. I think it certainly helped to bolster my confidence today.
We have a lot of donos here. Hold on a second.
Dono
Hold on.
time.
We have donos here. Hunterwolf.a. Sadly, they donate 10 and they said, sadly cannot donate much as I can, wish I can do, but hope this will help to all children as much as possible. I want to say thank you for your great work. All of you are amazing people who give such happiness and joy to the world that is needed. Oh, Hunter Wolf.
Oh.
And listen, guys, even if you cannot donate, you just hanging out, spreading word of the charity is still means a lot, you know?
Awareness is a huge thing. Awareness
really
campaigns
is.
exist for a reason, and people being knowledgeable of where they can give money, where they can offer help, where they can physically help is really important. So even if you are not donating, just the awareness part is huge.
Yeah. Thank you. And also just your time, even just supporting as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And the Tim Brown. Shoot, sorry. I'm burping. With the 50 dono saying, my only request is that you do the voice of Glenn from, is it Glenn? From
Glenn.
GTRP.
There's a character that my friend plays named Glenn. I could do that for the next line.
That is okay. Because cruelty-free Viking donated 100 saying, I tried to sneak a swear into the comment for the jar, but it wouldn't let me. Thanks, General Hark, and all of you Shojo for being rad as fork. Hi, Giga, my goddess. Hi. Hi. Smashy phone for the 10 dono. $1 Andy for that. Your name is contradictory, sir.
His
or
name is
madam,
$1
or
Andy, but he
non-binary.
did $100.
Exactly. That says quite elementary, my dear Moose and Gigi for the kids.
For the kids.
And then Low Wool for 100 dono and Blazing Saddle Sores for 500 schmackaroonies saying, Oshi, get on TFT.
He's trying to wait a minute. He used his $500 dono to tell, that's one of my mods. He's trying to tell one of my other mods through the dono message to get on TFT.
Get on TFT.
That's what they do. They sit here and mod the chat, watch the stream, and then on their main monitor, they're playing TFT. That's what they do.
So funny.
DM each other. But thank you for the $500.
I mean, well,
Just
if
DM
you
each
guys
other,
wanna-
guys.
If you guys want to DM through donos, I'm not
gonna. Please don't DM each other. Please donate to speak to each other instead. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah,
Perfect.
since everyone donated 100, surely do the Glenn voice.
All right, it's time for the Glenn. I'm gonna do my best Glenn impression. You're gonna love this. Ready?
There you go.
You're managing to put on a brave face and all this, but I can see through it. He's a financial expert, Glenn. I've noticed how your shoulders are slumped and how you're trembling ever so slightly.
How do I do? Want me to try and do Glenn for this one? How do you? So how do you do it?
He just keeps going up and up and breathing. And then as he gets to the last word, he goes, no, 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 no. So he goes like, I was just wondering why you can't just give me a chance, Rebecca. Just please give me a chance. I can be better for you. That's his voice.
Do you believe me, don't you? I didn't do it. I couldn't have. I mean, murder.
All right, back to normal.
Back to normal.
Of course. You have nothing to worry about. Your conscience is perfectly clean. Isn't that right?
I
Murderer.
don't have a conscience. Yes, it is. It's not clean. It's
My
perfectly
dirty
clean.
conscience!
Dirty conscience. I've done it. I'm the murderer.
I did it! I have absolutely no doubt in my mind about your innocence. Which is why I'll stand by you until the bitter end in this trial. Whatever happens, I'll always be on your side.
Sato, you're really not helping your case of making Ray fall more like in love.
Yeah, she's just gonna like her more, dude.
Yeah, I know, Ray.
In her head. Because that's what it means to be a defense lawyer. That means so much to me, Susato.
Defendant, counsel! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
Ooh. When we're inside, I'll do the
Ooh.
judge just to balance,
Oh,
so you don't do all the
yeah.
extras.
You should go in at once, Ray. If you're late, the judge won't hesitate to pronounce you guilty. I will pronounce you guilty on the spot if you don't get in there. I better get going. Crap.
Stand aside! I don't think I've ever seen her run so fast.
Stand aside! Well, Susato, you've certainly surprised your father. Going to such lengths to be admitted into the courtroom, and with no prior experience of being a lawyer. The chances are slim. You are absolutely boned, my dear.
You're boned, my darling. You're boned. There was simply no other way. That's all there is to it. But father, you haven't told her, have you? I mean, I'm right in assuming that Ray doesn't know how it came to this.
Yes, quite right. I've kept that information from her.
Oh no.
It would only worry her if she found out that no other lawyer would agree to take her case.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm having my ice cap. I didn't want to burden her with that.
You didn't even tell her? Oh, it must be bad.
Yeah.
And is it true? The reason why every other lawyer is refusing to take the case? Is it really because of who the victim was? Oh.
We should be making a move now, too. As you know, law isn't my field, but I'll do what I can to support my student.
Thank you, father. Oh no. Oh,
You're your own kid. Pushes her into the courtroom. See you later.
I was joking about her being guilty. I'm Susato Mikotoba, a judicial assistant. 8 months ago, I accompanied a student of law on a study trip to Great Britain. The plot of the first game.
Oh my god, that's crazy!
Whoa! But 2 months ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan. I played through that part of the game just recently.
That is crazy!
How many times have I wished that he were here, I wonder? Oh.
Man, I'm
Just
so
like that.
I don't do court cases anymore. I can just kick back and relax.
Still, I have no choice now but to steel myself for the trial ahead.
Man, I'm so excited just to not do any court cases.
Wish me luck. Naruhodo-san.
Who?
The protagonist of the first game is named Naruhodo.
It's actually that ancestor to Phoenix, right?
Yeah,
but you don't really know
ancestor, but it's like, yeah, it's like implied, right?
that. Yeah. Oh, we have some dono. When was the last we read the
time.
donos? So I feel like I'm reading the donos a lot.
No, we can do them in
times.
chunks like this. This is good.
Mendes with the 25 dono that says, gonna shout out like it's a political party. 4 more years of VShojo. Love you all. Thank you so much. Harpy with the 25 dono for the kids. And Domo for the 50 dono.
Ooh.
And then Z Zara for the 100. We're running out of silly voices to do. And then Flamebird Phoenix for the 100 dono. Giga's community got me into making music, so I feel like I should give back somehow. Oh, thanks.
That's true.
That's what. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Thank
so
you.
cute.
It's very yeah, a lot of people in the community have started doing things like that just because they see other people doing things like that. It's been nice. Please submit more. I want to hear them.
Please.
Want to hear them. All right.
I remember Giga showing me some stuff, and they're really good.
Yeah, this community does a lot of stuff like that. I always appreciate it. And they love charity. So thank you guys so much for all of the donations and everything thus far. Moving
Yeah,
on
seriously.
to 13th of August, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 1.
Oh my god, I want to
so
be
good.
I want to be the
I love this prosecutor. Oh, I remember him
Wait, do you
from-
want to voice him?
Oh, he's so good.
He's so funny. Do you want to voice him or?
I could.
You said you want to do the judge, right?
I'll do the judge. You do the prosecutor, and then we'll trade the witnesses.
Okay.
All right. This court is now in session to hear the trial of Ray Mimbami.
The prosecution is fully ready to proceed, Your Excellency.
I love him.
I think that's how his voice goes, right?
Objection!
I love this prosecutor so much. Ouchie. His name is Ouchie.
He's actually the ancestor of Prosecutor Payne and the fucking.
Yeah, there's a guy named.
Jar.
Oh,
I said the F word. Shoot.
There's a guy named Payne.
There she is.
She looks so good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Defense counsel, are you ready?
Yes, Your Excellency. We are ready.
Ready.
Do you realize he's doing the same motion as
the same animation
Skip?
as Naruhodo. He's always looking around. Yes, counsel. According to your registration details, your name is Yutaro Naruhodo. Is that correct? She's trying to be Naruhodo's brother because his name's Yunosuke.
You're actually bang on. That's exactly what they're trying to do. So I can't remember if it was brother or just like a cousin, distant cousin.
Yeah, I'm that guy's brother. Puts on a hat. That's so good.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Sorry?
Oh, yes, I have to come up with a suitable male name for you for this little venture. So I'm afraid to say I simply put down the first name that sprung to mind. Good job, Mikotoba.
Actually a creative genius.
That's good. Well, counsel.
Yes, that's right. That's me. I mean... Yes.
I am Yutaro. He was found to uphold the pride of the great Naruhodo clan.
It seems Yutaro may need to consider how better to uphold his manly act first and not overdo it.
But I'm so manly right now.
Look how manly I am,
I'm
Dad.
so tough, cool, man-like.
And those wild, wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either. Just relax and listen. Naruhodo? A fresh face in this courtroom, if I'm not mistaken! But the name Naruhodo, would that perchance be... You may be thinking of Yunosuke Naruhodo, currently in Britain as part of a study program. This is,
His cousin.
His cousin. Oh, yeah, oh, sorry. His cousin.
His cousin.
That's right. Ryutaro here has been studying in the provinces, but was called to the capital for this trial. I assure you, in matters of law, his knowledge rivals that of any of Tokyo's preeminent lawyers.
Any of them.
What a pitiful situation. Having been rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the accused has had to call in a country boy. How dare you! Susato's ever been as gallant and dashing as any of our Tokyo attorneys!
She said who?
Who? I won't have you making fun of her! Her? Crap!
Please be careful, Ray.
How do you even say that?
I don't know.
What an unrefined tomboy we have here! But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you? His wide, skittish eyes very much suggest that he is not.
I love him, dude.
So nervous.
Ouchie goat.
Ouchie is so good. I love that his name is Ouchie, and then the guy that comes later is Payne.
Yeah, I know, right?
Prosecutor Ouchie, Prosecutor Payne is.
I hope I'm doing his voice justice. I
Oh,
can't
it's
remember what he
beautiful.
sounds like.
It's beautiful.
Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand what Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, Izar wants to flit. They all want to flit. The case to be heard on this day is a matter of great significance to our national interests. In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that the outcome of this trial may well affect the very future of our empire.
That's a bit a little extreme, don't you think?
Just like the trial 9 months ago. And yet, for proceedings of such importance, we have this unknown Yukel by the dock. Dear me.
He's so rude.
I know, right? I hope I said yokel, right?
Yokel.
Oh, yokel. Yokel. I'm tired.
Drink your ice cap. Drink your ice cap.
It's already done.
What? All right. Well, I hope it kicks in.
I mean, it is.
It's okay. I'm uncaffeinated. All right, Judge. Perhaps this would be an appropriate moment for me to assess the defense. To determine whether you are sufficiently competent to practice in this courtroom. Practice with an S. It's so British.
9 months ago, when a certain other Naruto stood where you're standing now. This same judge tested him as well. Kinda crazy, don't you think? And even though he was just a student at the time, not even of law, he passed the test with flying colors, which astounded me because I thought he was a failure. For a trained and experienced judicial assistant, judicial, I can't read today. Like you, this will be easy.
So, counsel, do you consent to answering some simple questions?
No! She just walks out of the courtroom.
I do not. All right, it's time to prove myself. Yes, Your Excellency. Please do make them simple. Very well. To start with...
What's 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2. You will state the name of the victim. That is simple. I couldn't forget that if I tried. Ah.
What's the matter?
Now that I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand something else Naruhodo-san goes through.
I wonder what it is.
Like it or not, minds are wont to blank.
It's not surprising, really. It's your first time in this position, and that guys. Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
Guys?
Guys.
Okay. Guys? Even a bright spark like you is bound to flicker and falter a little under the circumstances.
Oh dear. This is a dismal failure.
Don't fret. You need only use the knowledge you've gained as a judicial assistant to overcome the problem.
Of course, the court record. Yes, the answer will be amongst all the key information about the case in the court record.
That's right, just use the E to open the court record. Then you need to flip to the people section with E. And don't take
forget.
too long over it. His Excellency is watching you closely.
All right, check the court record with E. That's where the information I need will be.
Everyone's like, what the hell is he talking about? E?
All right, while he's waiting, let's press E. Post-mortem report. Okay, time of death just after 2 p.m. Death is believed to be trauma due to the victim's lung. Trauma to the victim's lung from a knife blade. Only a single wound was identified from a knife.
Ooh.
So it's stand by witness statements. Okay, and then it says victim Giselle Brett. Giselle?
I think it's Giselle.
Brett. Female, British. I can also do the thing that they said just swap to people. Okay, we have Kotoba, we have Ray, we have... That's her.
Doesn't she look like... I don't know. When I first saw her, I was like, I thought she would like be like evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she does look like a villain.
Right? Yeah.
Victim of the case was a former British exchange student. 9 months ago, she was found guilty of the murder of visiting Professor Dr. John Wilson.
Don John.
Yeah.
I remember this. This was from the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so she's back, and then our prosecutor.
Objection!
I love him. Okay, so we have
a
the
lot
name
of
now.
donos as well. Should we
go
go
ahead.
through them now? Ray. Why am I'm terrible reading names. I'm so sorry for everyone who's listening. Ray Zymus128 for the $50 schmackaroonies. Thank you so much. Bob Dinosaur for the 25. Anonymous for the 10. Ghost Yawn, that's me right now, for $100 dono.
100.
Anonymous for 25. And Alexander for 25. For Make-A-Wish and the kiddos it helps to be VShojo in its communities, I wish you all great success in your cause. Stay crystal clean, ladies and gems. That's so cute, ladies and gems. I like that. Thank you so much, Alexander. Supersonic 407 for the 50 dono. During these busy times, there are those out there who need miracles, and I'm happy that you, Giga, and many others like myself can help create said miracles. Aw. Thanks you, Giga, Haru, and VShojo for doing this to help such a great cause. For the kids!
For the kids!
Thank you so much, Supersonic. And Voicing Pizza. That's a cool username. 100 dono. Glad to spend my birthday watching you two and donating to charity. Happy birthday, Pizza! You're
Huzzah!
so generous.
Can we get
on
a
your
happy birthday in chat? Thank you.
Beal's birthday, man. And Pro Furio for the 25 dono. First VShojo anniversary that I attend. Really glad I found such a loving and caring community. Love you all. Aw. Thank you so much. And then, do you want to read this one, Giga?
I think
this
it's
one
Captain Wad. CPT.
Yeah, Captain Wad.
Captain
I'm
Wad.
just, the comment is pretty funny.
Yeah, they said
with 110 and dollars and 31 cents.
Yeah, you said I want a flat number on. He wanted to even out his donations. Fair enough.
And Mida for $15 said, "Heart, you guys are the best, for real, for real." Oh,
For real,
I think
on
it means
God.
on God. I think it's on God.
Yeah, on God.
I'm terrible with internet lingo.
Thank you. Well, that means we
But you
have
know what that means?
1, 2, 3 stupid lines of dialogue. It's
Yeah.
time.
It is time.
All right. What is the name of the victim in this case? Giselle Brett.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes. Oh, cute.
She's so cute.
The name of the victim who lost her life in this case is Miss Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett. Was that 3 lines?
You can do it more if you want.
Okay. What voice have I not done for this man?
You can do anything. The world is your oyster.
A name that will never be forgotten in the courtrooms of our country, I'm sure.
Correct. And being a member of our empire's judiciary, you will be well aware.
Judiciary. Okay.
Judiciary. You will be well aware of the significance of that name. So, let me pose another simple question.
What's 2 times 2?
2 times 2. As you
Oh,
know,
crap.
2 times 2 equals 4.
Oh, no!
Miss Brett was a visiting student from the Empire of Great Britain. Oh. Why then is her name indelibly associated with our own empire's judicial history?
I need to interrupt because this is so freaking funny.
Do it.
Once again, _T with the 25 dono. Thank you so much. And Anonymous with $101.33 says, "Sorry, I'm choosing chaos and also to help the kids. They are making it not even."
Wait, they're making it not even so someone else donates to make it even. You're a genius. You're a genius. That's the greatest thread I've ever seen.
I'm sorry, I had to interrupt. That was really freaking funny.
It's not even.
It's not even. Oh,
Someone even it out.
That's smart. That's smart. I like that.
Obviously, you won't have forgotten that case from 9 months ago, even though you haven't really finished the first game, but we're gonna pretend that you have the memories of remembering everything that has transpired. But if it's proving hard to recall the finer points, everything you need is included in the court record.
Obviously, I still remember.
Giga's like, what the hell? I don't remember.
That was the start of everything. Giselle Brett. Behind the woman's student persona was the face of...
Let me check the court record.
She was found guilty. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she was found guilty. Okay.
she's a murderer.
Yes! 9 months ago, a visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University was killed.
Did you
And the
know that he got
culprit was-
killed? I can't remember.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Giselle Brett.
Yes, she was a killer. Who's... Maybe this is Mikotoba, maybe.
Well, this was the first case.
Yeah,
so-
but I'm wondering who's reading this line.
Yeah, it's still him.
I'm assuming it's him. At the time, our country had just signed a new treaty with the Empire of Great Britain. And it was in the midst of this delicate diplomatic situation that the incident occurred. An Englishman, Dr. John H. Wilson, was shot dead. I believe he was an associate of yours. Oh, that was the judge. Shit. I'm sorry.
I believe he was an associate of yours, Professor Mikotoba.
I'm sorry. That's a $50. My bad.
Well, now we know.
Sorry, I was reading a script. But yes, Judge, I was in debt to the man. He had been my mentor when I went to London to study forensic medicine. Indeed, it was I who invited him here to Japan as a visiting professor at the university.
Yes.
Naturally, the murder of an Englishman on our soil was a matter that government wished to resolve rapidly.
Indeed,
Did
it
you
was.
add the $50 to the swear jar?
$50 to the swear jar.
swear
right
jar.
here. Boop.
I'm
50.
sorry, kids.
50.
A 50. A 50.
But she can't stop saying fuck, and now I add $10. Boop. $60.
$60 is for the charity.
She can't stop saying it.
I want to let you guys know, we were like, we're so good at not swearing. We got this. We're gonna get $60.
Oh, well.
$60.
Oh, you.
Oh, you. We're so good at not swearing, aren't we?
We're so good at it.
You.
Oh, those anime ladies. I'm just a silly little hot dog.
I'm a little burger man.
Just a little birdie. And I'm the voice of the judge, who says, indeed it was. Which is why a secret trial was conducted here at the Supreme Court. Oh my god.
I just want to make sure nothing spoilery is happening. Even though you said you don't care.
This was just the first
I care.
No, I don't worry about it. I've been spoiled by fan. A student of the Imperial Yume University was arrested on suspicion of murder. A second-year English language student by the name of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. There he is. With help of his best friend, a student lawyer, the accused conducted his own defense.
Oh yeah, this was the beginning of the court.
It's the first one, yeah.
This was the first one. Okay, never mind.
It's just
We're
the first
free
case.
from spoiler territory,
Yeah, no,
guys.
it's not spoilery. And exposed the despicable crime committed by Miss Giselle Brett.
I forgot she was in the first case.
Miss Brett eventually admitted to her crime.
What
However,
an evil lady.
when questioned about the motive that drove her to take Dr. Wilson's life, she gave no satisfactory answer before the trial reached its conclusion.
Immediately after the trial, the British government brought its consular jurisdiction into play. We were unable to sentence Miss Brett according to our empire's laws. It was decided that she would be removed to Shanghai in China instead.
Why Shanghai?
Objection!
There's a British is it consular? How do you
Consular, yeah, consular.
Okay. There's a British consular court there.
Correct. I oversaw the negotiations personally.
Oh,
The date of her transfer to Shanghai was finally settled upon only last week. All that remained of our Empire's obligations was to see the woman safely on board a steamship.
And yet, the very day before her departure, the English woman was killed.
I said the killed word.
Only the day before?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Okay, so they're taking the resolution of the case from the first game. It's the tutorial case of the first game that they're referencing.
That I said that this second game is really good at tying to the first game. I think it's probably one of the only games that does a really good like sequel to a first game really well.
Yeah, so you do that case that they were just describing. You do that as the first case of the first game.
Exactly.
And then you send the lady off. She's guilty and you never see her again. So now when you start the second game, it seems she's been killed. No! That will do. I'm satisfied that the counsel for the defense is sufficiently capable of representing the defendant.
Oh, nice! You got it, Giga!
Yay!
Yay!
I done did it. Thank you, Your Excellency. Over the first hurdle.
I was expecting her to hit her head when she pounced. Gotta like read it.
Now, a summary of the incident, if you please. All right, so let's learn about what's going on here. Prosecutor Ouchie.
As is your wish, Your Excellency.
It's time.
It's time. Is it repugnant?
Repugnant, yep.
Okay.
The repugnant crime took place on the 11th August in broad daylight. On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, under a bright blue...
Like he's like narrating a children's story.
Under a bright blue sky, at a secluded bathing spot by the sea. The incident occurred inside a small beach hut.
Erected.
Erected.
Erected. Okay, I was making sure. I was reading that right. You know why it stuttered, right? Because I was like, am I saying it right? Is that right?
Is it really that word?
Is it really
To erect a structure, it's true.
Yeah. Erect the breathers to rest or change their clothes. I hate reading. I hate the English words, honestly. I hate how I hate the words.
It's so easy, Haruka. It's so easy.
No, it's not, man.
The cause of death was a single stab wound to the posterior abdomen that pierced the victim's lung.
Did I say that right?
Posterior, yeah.
Okay, I can read, guys.
An injury which proved fatal.
She died.
There were two persons alone together in the beach hut at the time of the victim's death. Miss Brett in her bathing attire, and the accused, Raymond Balmy. Accordingly, there can be no doubt of the accused's guilt, especially when we consider she had a powerful motive. The police arrived rapidly at the scene and promptly arrested the young lady.
What a great story. If only if you know how to say erected.
Well, if only we knew how to say erected. That extraordinary description of events leaves me somewhat lost for words, I must say.
Especially when you said the word erected.
Erected. That's certainly true. The prosecution's summary was full of words that raised an awful lot of questions. So many words, so many things, and words and stuff.
Word erected, man.
As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel on what he said about erections. A powerful motive, because he said that and didn't say what it was, and like,
exactly.
Do we really know? That's he said, she said, right? Question mark.
You're right.
You're clearly exaggerating. Powerful motive is a blatant overstatement.
How do you say that word?
Yokel.
Is the yokel boy using long words he doesn't fully understand?
I beg your pardon?
No matter. Let us put this to the accused, shall we? Minbami-san, you're a research assistant at the Imperial Yume University, I believe?
Yes, I am! I'm working with Professor Mikotoba in his laboratory at the moment.
I can confirm that. The defendant is an excellent assistant with a strong sense of responsibility.
Fascinating to hear! Now another question. Prior to your work with Professor Mikotoba, whose research were you assisting then?
I was studying under Dr. John H. Wilson.
The guy that died that lady killed!
Oh!
Dr. Wilson? The visiting English professor who was murdered by Miss Brett 9 months ago?
Everyone murmur.
The accused had a deep-seated respect for her former mentor, Dr. Wilson. Is that not true?
Yes, Dr. Wilson was a wonderful man.
Interesting. Then tell the court what deep-seated feelings you had towards the English woman who killed him.
Objection, leading the witness.
Shit, she's in love with me, Your Honor.
Swear jar.
Well, obviously I was filled with hatred for what she'd done. A powerful hatred.
Oh no. Ray, be careful of what you're saying. What an idiot. So dumb.
The motive was revenge. Plain and simple, Your Excellency.
Dang. Just like Chad said, she just dug her own grave.
She just said all that for no reason.
That was clearly trap all along.
How wicked of him to use Ray's undying respect for her former mentor against her like that. Must find out more details and something we can use to bolster our defense. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick up the prosecution counsel and what he said about... Okay, we can go through each. Let's do being alone together.
Yeah.
Minbami-san.
Yes, what is this? Naruto-san!
I'm really starting to wish we'd made my alias Yutaro Susato.
Honestly.
That would have been so much better to be like, yeah, I'm her brother.
Yeah, I'm her brother, yeah.
Easy. Please tell the court why exactly you were present at the bathing spot with the victim in the first place. And why you were alone with her.
Oh, well, no, that's not true. It wasn't like that at all. There were other people present. A detective who was guarding Miss Brett for starters.
Oh.
I was just asked to accompany Miss Brett as a companion, that's all.
But let us be clear! At the moment of her death, you were alone together with the victim in the hut. You and no one else! The truth is, there is only one reason why this young woman accompanied Miss Brett on her bathing...
Sojourn?
Sojourn. Like journey, to go on a journey, sojourn.
I read it right.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to read.
Sojourn! It was the accused's last chance to take the victim's life.
No!
Because, as we know, the following day would see Miss Brett
Extradited.
Sorry, the swear jar. Extradited?
Extradited.
extradited to the British authorities in Shanghai.
Right.
There's a lot of these words that I don't speak in my language, so I don't know how to pronounce these.
And the accused would never have an opportunity to dispatch her again.
Alright. Slams desk. Kindly refrain from conjecture, counsel.
He just laughed.
prosecution. He laughed. The prosecution counsel seems to enjoy using provocative tricks like that. But for now, at least, we need to assemble more facts. Try not to let him goad you.
Oh dear. This is really terrifying, but Father's right. We need more information. As a lawyer, I really ought to pick on the bathing spot. If I may. Prosecutor Aoshi?
No! What do you want, you fresh-faced young yokel student?
Did I say yokel? You said yokel?
Yokel, yeah.
Yokel.
I wonder, could you explain, please? You mentioned a bathing spot.
My apologies. Clearly my modernity has confused the poor country's bumpkin simple mind.
Did I say it right? Modernity?
Modernity, yeah.
Bathing spots are the very latest trend in health practices from the West. We are told that bathing in the water of the ocean is curative, therapeutic, and excellent for the skins.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I had a whole book here. I can explain the whole process if you want.
My bad. I was referring to the fact that Miss Brett had, to all intents and purposes, been found guilty of murder. Why would a known criminal have been relaxing by the sea?
Dot. For old time's sake, I believe.
Sorry?
Miss Brett was to depart for Shanghai the following day. Her final wish, as it were, was to enjoy a day at our country's wonderful coast.
They're giving her that?
Yeah.
And the British Embassy put extreme pressure on our government to comply.
But on what grounds would we agree to such a request?
Because, as usual, our government is unable to stand up to foreign powers, like the donations! We have a lot of donations to go through.
Do it.
Asgard147, thank you for the $10 dono. And Captain Wad coming again with $123.67 going, Madge, no. And then Femtaro, $106.19 says, gotta put in more silly numbers. Kermoto style.
I'm gonna donate Kermoto style. I've got a friend, a streamer named Kermoto, and anytime he does anything, we always are like, yo, he just did that Kermoto style. It's just the most annoying bit in the world. I'm gonna kill this guy Kermoto style.
And Ono Noki Non, $100 dono. Thank you so much. And they said, I waited until now, dedicate to a little caribou who didn't get all the help when she needed it, and all the little caribous for whom we still might make a difference. Signed, a mopey old walrus to whom you pushed to finally get diagnosed.
Yes.
Oh, what the heck? And Captain Wad is really coming in hot with $118.81. I will quadruple down, they said.
They keep adding the cents.
Anonymous, by the way, non, thank you. This is more so for the kids. You don't need to worry about little old me. This is for the kids. They need more help than I do. So thank you so much for the dono, everybody. It really helps a lot. And Anonymous with a $10 dono, and Lord Tybus, thank you guys so much. And XT-421 with 421 dono. And they said, if chat reflects the streamer, then the community around VShojo really says something about how awesome all of you folks are. I'm absolutely in awe at the strength and quality of this community, and I'm glad to be even a small part of it. Keep soaring. Aww, thank you so much. How do you say this username, Giga?
Lecker Coochin.
Lecker Coochin 79 with the $10 dono, and they said, I hate it when there are antlers in my burger. I can't control that. And then Flavonoid Void with the $30 dono. Objection! This courtroom smells like cheeseburgers and hot dogs! Much love, Giga and Haruka at VShojo. Thank you so much. Well, Mr. Bite's back again for the 500 dono, and they said, Haruka, I'm begging you, tell Oshi to uninstall TFT.
Uninstall
Oshi, uninstall TFT!
Do it now.
And then venison underscore enthusiast. Are you kidding me? With the $69.69. Okay, buddy. I see what you're doing. Okay, buddy boy. Okay.
So delicious.
So how many silly lines do we need to do, Giga?
Let me look.
I can't count.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. What line?
You're on this one.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't worry,
I pressed the button that night when I pressed T.
There's a history.
Here's your line.
In matters of diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. I really am tired. I can't read. In the matters of I fricked up. I stopped the swear word. I did. I stopped it. I think.
I don't know. It might be another $10.
It seems we don't even have the courage to decline the whims of a known criminal.
As I add to the swear jar. Here you go.
It's for the charity. Don't look at me, Professor. It was the government who granted permission, not I.
Oh, that's a good one.
In any case, it was decided that with a dedicated detective on duty, nothing could go wrong. Was that all the silly lines?
No, I got one right here.
All right.
But in fact, a murder took place.
Was that all of it? I can't count. I think that was it, right?
Yeah, that was 4.
Okay. I said, don't look at me. It was a young student girl who did it, not I.
No one has proven that yet. Proved that? No one has proved that yet.
See, even Giga can't read sometimes, guys. It's okay.
I'll prove it did.
I prove it did. Just like the word erected.
Prove it did. Erected
I
it.
prove it did. I wouldn't provoke the man if you don't need to.
I believe we all have a clear picture of the incident now.
Despite her good to be determined 9 months ago, Miss Brett managed to avoid
incarceration.
Okay, I knew it was like that, but my brain couldn't put incarceration instead, continuing her research work at the university. Obviously, over that period, she and Ray would have encountered each other on a number of occasions.
Yes.
I swear I can read really well. I swear. I know what that word is.
Reading it out loud, sight reading. Oh.
Yeah. I just reading out. Sometimes sounding out the words is hard if I never heard of it.
When you're trying to do it quick too. A voice.
I can. Yeah.
All right.
I can read, just not the complicated words never heard. I swear.
So much on the brain.
Chat, don't sure me. I can read. I swear.
Guys, she can definitely read.
Seeing the murder. See, I can read.
Wink. Seeing the murder of the mentor for whom she had such great respect, enjoying such undeserved liberty.
Yes, even if it was only temporary until Miss Brett's extradition to Shanghai. Did I say that right? Extradition. Now I'm like self-conscious of reading. You can hardly blame Ray for her feelings of anger and resentment.
Poor Ray.
So, Your Excellency, if you be so kind as to pursue this exhibit, or peruse this exhibit.
Look at this graph!
Look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me laugh.
Murder scene photo.
Every time she makes me laugh.
Oh, she's like a dead killer, dude.
A photographic print that shows the scene of the crime immediately following the grim incident.
Oh!
Yes. Thank you, Council. A tragic image.
That's crazy.
As you can clearly see, because I can't, there is nowhere within the hut that anyone else could have hidden.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
The court will accept this photographic print as evidence.
The photographic of the crime scene has been entered into the court record.
Okay, photograph a print of the scene taken by police just after the incident occurred. The stab wound in the victim's back is clearly visible in this photo.
Ooh.
As I understand it then, the victim and the defendant were alone inside the beach hut at the time. This is deeply troubling, I must say. Finger of guilt points firmly at the defendant.
Well, Your Excellency, naturally the prosecution has much more to its case.
Oh.
Not to brag or anything, but I have a lot of evidence underneath
I'm so full of evidence. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
See underneath my sleeves the evidence that I have.
This baby slaps prosecutor. This baby can hold so much evidence.
Slaps the table.
We intend to prove the accused in appalling actions beyond all possible contention. To that end, I can confirm that we have multiple witnesses to the crime and damning evidence.
Witnesses? But who?
Me!
Dot.
One of whom, I might add, is a highly respected police detective. I assure you, the testimony of these witnesses will leave no room for doubt.
It's correct.
Very well then, counsel. Bring forth your witnesses.
I, Takisuichi Uchi, have been waiting for this moment.
Yes. Sorry?
Oh, yes, I haven't forgotten. The trial 9 months ago, here in this very courthouse. When that irrelevant.
I was trying to say irrelevant, but my brain, I'm trying to say irreverent, not irrelevant.
Irreverent little student boy utterly humiliated me!
And it's gonna happen again. Oh,
yeah, here's a flashback,
hair
guys.
at the time.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo!
Yes!
This insult to the Ochi family name will never be forgotten!
You've become conceited with age, counsel. But the old have to stand aside and make way for the new.
Damn, you old, he said.
Yeah. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that.
He's so cool.
He's so cool.
Whoa. Oh, it has a little hair up here now.
Strike the head of a samurai whose top knot has been cut and the bell of the cultural enlightenment tolls. Yes, on that fateful day, my former self died.
The start of your own mini Meiji revolution. Are you modernizing as well, counsel?
Silence! Since I swore revenge back then, there has been a minor miracle on top of my head. Do you not see? Its glory! Observe the arching growth! You see? You see this seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown?
Oh. I think that tiny growth is trying to tell me something.
I'm afraid I can't really see. Where is the hope exactly?
I said silence! Today, I face another Yuko, student of the Naruto clan. Well, I will vanquish you! Hope I said that word right for the 5th freaking time! And my victory will be fertilizer for the seed of hope on top of my head! You have been warned! With that, the prosecution calls the witnesses to the stand!
Donna.
It looks like the stakes are high on both sides in this trial. The prosecution and defense each has much to lose.
A haircut is hardly comparable to Ray's life.
You don't understand that.
Oh, okay. Here are people, our witnesses.
Do you recognize one
I
of them?
I do.
Witnesses, please state your names and occupations for the court.
Do you want me to do one and you do the other?
Yeah. I want to do the nervous guy because I really like him.
Okay, I'll be this guy.
He's so funny. Yeah.
Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Imperial Police Bureau. You know what? I should make him from New York. I'm in
make him from New
disguise,
York.
obviously, so I can go undetected.
Exactly. And I am the next big thing in books. An author renowned throughout the capital, in fact. Yes. Soon to be sold out, the theatrical I Am a Cat, a sensational success by Sosuke Natsume!
Oh my goodness.
Struggling student from the provinces, please! You needn't be in awe of me!
I needn't?
It's only natural that you feel nervous in my presence, but all of you, please relax. Call me Sosuke even.
Oh,
Soki, I think.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Soseki.
Sosuke. Sosuke, yeah. Sosuke, yeah.
What on earth is Soseki-san doing here?
Tread carefully, Susato. That author fellow knows you from your time in London, doesn't he? He exposes you for who you really are. This will be over before we're begun.
Yes, of course, I know. I presume Soseki-san won't have forgotten about me. I could certainly never forget him. Although he does seem to have changed somewhat in the 6 months or so that it's been since I last saw him. And as for Inspector Hosonaga, that amazing outfit is hard to believe. Do I have something on my face? Well, glasses for one. Although they don't seem to be helping you see. Thank goodness he hasn't recognized me either. I suppose it's this disguise, is it? I thought that appearing here in the clothes I was wearing at the time would make for a more faithful testimony. It is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Well, I can appreciate why an Imperial Police Bureau detective might have been present. But what business did a writer such as yourself have being at the scene, Soseki-san?
Oh, well, you see, I had been asked that day to give a lecture. On the morning of the incident, in the Imperial Yume University's Grand Lecture Hall, no less.
At Yume University?
After the lecture, I had a very pleasant conversation with a researcher from the medical science department. The professor over there, in fact.
Oh, with Professor Mikotoba?
Yes, that's right. It was arranged by one of the newspapers. They wanted some story or other about 2 former students who studied in Great Britain. Of course, being a renowned author, the press never leave me alone. They secretly spy, snapshots, scribble stories, and scupper my privacy! As you can see, the conversation was written up in this newspaper here. Read it all your leisure, my provisional struggling student friend. I have plenty of copies.
Thank you very much. You practically threw that paper at me.
I just imagine it being thrown in her face.
Just beams it at her. Okay, Soseki Natsume article, a newspaper containing an article about a discussion between my father and Soseki-san. The debate became quite spirited.
Oh, we have a lot of donations, I see.
Go ahead.
Last time I checked. Baton Hall with 25 dono. Actually, do you want to read the donos? I need the rest of my throat real quick.
I got you. You wait, I'll do it. $25, Baton Hall. Always like to donate something every year when I can. Glad that I can do so alongside some of my favorite communities this year. Thank you!
Oh, thank you!
Anonymous, $10. I appreciate that. Trucker James with the $100.
I love that username, Trucker James.
Trucker James. I'll keep in mind that was a $100 one. Elvine the Silent, $100 as well on behalf of the Caribou for the kids. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Kenners, Once again, an agent of chaos, $250.31. GEEGA and Haruka will solve all the cases. That's right.
We're gonna solve the case of why we're stuck in these bodies.
Are we gonna solve it in time? Who fucking knows? That's for the swear jar. HMS Aaron, $55.55. I assure how to car we can do both. Support you and the kids. For the kids.
Aw, thank you.
Sissa, $34.14.
Everyone's been chaos today.
And Glizzy is making me hungry. Thank you. Robnev, $20. Thank you so much. Anonymous again, $99.31. I've had a change of heart and must now even out the donation total. Interesting.
I think you meant heart, but
they wrote hard. I got a change of hard. And then lastly, Captain Wad, who said, bit aside, I've been enjoying your content and the rest of all of VShojo. This community is pink. Let's juice these donations. Now, Madge, plus 69 cents, Madge. He was trying to even it out.
Yeah, they donated $129.31. Guys, you're so kind. We're at $112,000 and we're almost about to reach 2 hours. I'm actually really shocked, guys. I didn't think we would be able to get this far.
Even just passing 100K is absolutely nuts.
I know,
absolutely
right?
nuts. Thank you guys so much again.
I wanted to cry, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Also, someone did 500 bits in the chat earlier. Hatter said, I'm a big fan of hamburger caribou.
It's the venison, isn't it?
Venison burgers on the docket for today. Alright, well,
Anyway,
here's your line.
Following my interview with the professor, the lady in question appeared and made a very unexpected announcement. I should like to go with everyone to see your country's coast. Those were her words. As I explained before, Miss Brett was never taken into custody. She continued to work in my laboratory under strict surveillance, of course.
At which utterance the university immediately contacted the government to seek guidance. And the response was, permit Miss Brett to go as long as the detective accompanies her.
Wow, so they're just letting her live her life knowing that she completely committed a murder.
Yeah.
They found this to be true in trial. But because of the British government stepping in and pushing around the Japanese government, they're like, let her do whatever she wants. Just keep a detective with her.
I know what the law was so messed up back then. That was crazy.
That's messed up. That detective I am at liberty to divulge was me, Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga.
Thereby, the entire party departed quarterly for the seaside, it seems.
I can read, guys. I really can.
She's doing it.
I'm doing it.
It was extremely challenging to clear all other members of the public from the vicinity of the beach. Fortunately, I am at peak physical fitness at the moment, so I was able to carry out my duty flawlessly. With the blood. It's the blood coming out of it.
Yeah, the blood. I forgot about that.
Oh my. Inspector, you do have something on your face now. How unsightly. I do apologize. Does that mean you went to the beach too, Father?
No. Fortunately, I had work to finish off. But unfortunately, of course, it meant that as my assistant, Ray was invited to take my place. Of course, being a renowned author, I didn't like to decline the invitation.
Of course.
But if only I had! I never have seen that awful sight! Relentlessly rocked by remorse and regret!
I love this guy.
You see why I like worse than this guy?
Yeah,
He's so dramatic.
I remember in the first
him.
game he was so good.
You hate him, but then you start loving him in the game. It's so good.
Very well. I must now ask you to present your formal testimony in the court. You will give an account of all that you have witnessed on your impromptu excursion to the coast.
Oh my god, is this our first witness stand? Finally, the witness testimony.
Of course, Your Excellency.
Oh, relentlessly wrecked by remorse and regret I am.
His eye twitch.
His eye twitch. He has like bags under his. The lore for this guy is that he has terrible luck. Just to keep in mind.
Yeah. Witness scene. On the day of the incident, I was ordered on a special surveillance assignment in this disguise.
I just managed to catch that crab when I suddenly heard a caterwaul. Caterwaul?
Caterwaul? Caterwaul?
Caterwaul? Caterwaul?
I don't know.
I think a caterwaul?
Sure. Go with whatever.
Yeah, sure. Caterwaul from behind me.
I ran into the beach hut at once where I found the pair in question. Yeah, caterwaul.
Yes, yes, yes! That young girl was astride the English woman, dagger in hand, as she stabbed wildly!
I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. Okay.
Guilty!
Indeed. It does appear that she is guilty. It does appear that from this testimony that both witnesses here present saw it, and they are guilty! The very moment of this heinous crime. What?
I always say heinous, but that's because I'm Canadian.
Heinous. Like heinous. Another one for the swear.
Shouldn't it be 110 because I accidentally swore at one point? I can't remember.
Another one.
But hey, at least we don't have to add a 0 now.
True.
Yeah.
Now, if you will recall, I promise evidence as well.
Evidence.
What phrase did I use again? Ah, yes, that was it. Damning evidence.
That's just a freaking pen.
A pen. What have you there, Counsel? A so-called fountain pen, is it?
Wow, I was missing mine. Thanks.
Correct, Your Excellency. I found it at the scene whilst examining the body. It appears that in her dying moments, with her final ounce of strength, the victim clutched a piece of evidence that would positively identify her killer. What?
Your Excellency, if you would cast your eyes over the photo on this photograph, pray to the crime scene once more.
Uh-huh.
I can't see.
Oh,
where are my glasses?
Goodness me. Yes, the victim is clearly grasping something quite deliberately there in her hand. Ooh. That's right, the fountain pen. And if you would kindly examine the pen, Your Excellency.
Why is the witness telling me what to do?
I don't know. Well, he is a detective, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're true.
The owner's initials have been engraved into the ebonite barrel. R.M. Remembami. The initials of the defendant.
Oh my god!
No!
She's dead, Your Honor!
She
We gotta stop the
died
case!
in the courtroom. The fountain pen will be admitted immediately as critical evidence.
Fountain pen has been entered into the court record.
So, have I omitted anything? Decisive testimony and damning evidence. There's a bright blue sky outside the courthouse today. Perfect weather to ascribe guilt, I feel.
Coughs, chokes, dying, crying, throwing up. I don't understand. The prosecutor ouchie of 9 months ago had none of this man's poise. Counsel for the defense, you may begin your cross-examination now.
Like an anime where the soul like enters the body again.
Naruhodo-san! Naruhodo. That means... Oh, yes, me! Is there another Naruhodo in my courtroom? Actually, there isn't even a single Naruhodo in your courtroom.
Cousin Ryutaro, pull yourself together, please. I'm embarrassed on your
embarrassing
behalf. You're embarrassing me.
All right. I'm embarrassing him, as I always do. And I've seen this countless times as a judicial assistant.
This one time when yesterday, I spilled coffee all over
You
his
slipped on a
throat.
banana peel yesterday, but it's
Yeah.
okay. Because today, I'm going to find inconsistencies in the witness testimonies to prove that they're lying somehow.
Oh,
That's all there
crap.
is to it. That's how a real lawyer would handle a cross-examination. So let's see what I can do.
I just want to poke her cheeks. They're so cute and chubby.
Yeah, she looks really good. I like the outfit. Okay, so we read this line already. The day the incident was ordered, specialist surveillance assignments disguise. Let's press this.
Yeah.
In that...
Please don't give Meiji era Pain the Toad voice. He sounds literally the same the ancestor sounds literally the same.
Yeah.
as his present form, I think.
Exactly.
I can't remember.
No, he is exactly the same. It's
really
the same character
is.
with a wig, basically.
That's the whole joke.
Yeah. All right, in that jaunty disguise. Correct. Wait, no. I mean, it wasn't the first time I've worn this swimsuit for a dip in the ocean. It's tried and tested. Do what must be done to keep the English woman under surveillance. Those were my orders that day. And this tried and tested outfit was the answer? Being able to blend flawlessly into a crowd is an important part of a detective's job. I submerged myself in the salty water, leaving only Mr. Turtle floating inconspicuously on the surface.
Oh, I forgot.
Mr. Turtle loves the water.
I forgot about that. It's
There
so
was no
cute.
need for you to blend into the background on this assignment, really, was there?
That made you late arriving on the scene, I think. Perhaps you had your priorities wrong.
Perhaps I shouldn't pursue this line of questioning any further at the moment. Yeah, we're good on that one. All right, and then he said this. He managed to catch
blah,
that
blah,
crab when he
blah.
suddenly heard a caterwaul behind him. You're describing the victim's scream, presumably, Sosaki-san?
In more literary terms, literary terms, you might say it was a scream that could have pierced the heavens. Kia! Or the like. Of course, that's just a metaphor. We renowned authors are wont to describing things so.
Sosaki-san wasn't at all like this in England.
Something freaking happened to him. Anyway, I spun around at the noise and the beach hut immediately fell under my gaze.
Yes, the beach hut. The area is popular with government ministers. Many have seaside retreats there for rest and recuperation. Locals are prohibited from entering the area, so it's always very quiet. The beach hut is a simple structure erected as a place for people to change or take refuge from the sun.
So I'm not the only one who stutters on that word, okay?
Erected.
Although, the English woman commandeered the hut for herself. Which meant that I was forced to change it to my swimwear on the sand.
I imagine that was rather embarrassing for you.
Well, anyway, I tossed the crab aside and headed for the beach hut at a run. Or, in more literary terms, I decrabbed and beetled off hutwise! Decrabbed?
Decrabbed.
Decrabbed!
Alright, he ran into the beach hut once where he found the pair in question. Wait, by pair, you don't mean to say... But how could that be? No, you misunderstand.
It's me and Mr. Turtle.
Obviously, I mean the victim and the defendant, Raymond Bami-san. Oh, it would have been helpful if you could have just said that from the outset.
If you jump to conclusions, you have to expect to fall flat on your face sometimes.
Ooh.
Dear me, pinning your hopes on such an outside chance. Foolish. Very foolish.
It really was an outside chance. I just wish I'd realized that before I said something silly.
Oh, we are so... There's so many donos that just happened just now. Look at that, Giga.
All right. Let's see it. You want me to read them? For voice sake?
Yes, please.
Adieu, $100. Watching you two play this game and do the voices for the characters is peak content. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much.
We wanted to do more of this, so if you guys actually like this, we'll do more of this in the future for sure.
Yeah, we were planning on it. Hey, Matlock in the chat. Shut up. All right, Anonymous, $100 for the kids. And thank you to Giga and Haruka for this entertaining stream. Heart emoji. Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome, Anonymous. Thank you for the tono.
Appreciate
That's
that.
two.
Sabers with $10. Cease Moose for the kids. Thank you so much. Cosmonautis. That's a good one. $111.11.
That's a lot of odd numbers.
Thank you for that. Anonymous after that. 2 anonymous gifters. One gave $75 and one $100. Thank you so much. Silent Holy Night, $103.89. Huzzah for charity for the kids.
Everyone's
Happy
going
4th
so
anniversary
chaotic
VShojo.
with the-
Huzzah.
Everyone's going so chaotic for the donos. I love it. Like, it's not just an even number. They're just like random numbers in the donut. I love it, guys. Seriously, it's so funny.
Because then you get those people that want to even it out, that freak out, and they start trying to do it.
Exactly.
I love it. Cardboard
I
54,
love it so much,
thank
guys.
you for $20. Madoka-chan 3, $10 for the kids. I love that you guys always try to do so much for charity. Let's go VShojo helmet. Here's to many more years to come. Thank you so much. And then
Thank you so much.
the typical idiot fan, $100. Objection, Your Honor. I have evidence that every person in this courtroom, except for me, is actually 2 people who are attempting to weave some unusual tale of faux mystery. I move this trial to be dismissed on grounds of shenanigans.
Oh, I don't think we could do that.
Shut up. We're gonna take this to court.
We're already in court.
All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're over $100. So the next 6 lines.
I think the nerve voice is perfect for him.
So, Inspector, why don't you tell the court how exactly you found the aforementioned pair in the hut?
Well, it was a sorry sight. A really grisly scene. I parted the Norrin curtain hanging in the doorway and stepped inside only to see the defendant leaning menacingly over the lifeless body of the victim sprawled on the sand.
Oh, look at the turtle. His head pops.
My glasses very nearly cracked at the ominous sight that met my eyes.
I wasn't counting.
And one more, I think.
I'll thoroughly apologize.
There we go. Ugh. He doesn't appear to be lying here.
Damn it.
Well, Sasaki-san, can you confirm what Inspector Hosonaga is saying, I wonder?
You like a literary man's opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Literary. Did I say that right?
Literary.
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 Blah, 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 blah. Literary.
Blah, 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 blah. She was dagger in hand, stabbing wildly.
Hold it.
Stabbed wildly? You actually saw her do it?
Oh, indeed. The terrible spectre, the terrapin inspector, the bloody torrent, the author's torment. Every sight and every sound is still carved in my melancholy memory. That was my impression, at least. As a future literary sensation.
Right.
Yeah. Counsel, what other was that shrill, effeminate scream?
Oh, no. No. What are you insinuating? I'm as manly a Japanese man as you.
I wonder if I might interject here. Soseki-san, something you said is troubling me. That was my impression. Were your words just now, I believe.
Ah, so do you mean to say you're not confident that you really did see what you've described?
No! I mean, yes! I mean, I know what I saw! My ears didn't deceive me when I heard that scream, hence my eyes didn't deceive me either! I could describe everything I saw vividly! I could publish it on tomorrow's newspaper serial! Did you guys know that this Soseki Natsumi is actually based on a real person?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's actually on a real person. Which is so funny.
It sounds as though the next installment of I Am Cat may take a macabre turn.
Macabre is similar to
I never heard of that word before.
Dark,
Holy.
morbid,
Macabre.
like Edgar Allan Poe, his writing is often macabre, for example.
I never heard of that word.
Macabre.
Oh, you have to restart the screen share. It's starting to, the audio is lagging a bit.
Is it getting crunchy? Here, let me.
Crunchy, yeah. How, Haru? Well, I've been up for 18 hours, and I'm not very good at talking. Listen. Verily.
It is normal.
Oh, there we go.
You see it?
Oh, I need to bring it back up now so I can hear the audio.
Yeah,
there we go. I think this is a fool's errand. The more we press your author friend on what we saw, the more entrenched she's going to become.
Oh dear. How awkward.
He's like screaming in the back.
He's just on the side. He saw blood. He believes that she had stabbed the victim multiple times. She was stabbed multiple times? How can you be sure of that? Very simply, from the blood on the blade. The blood? When I entered the hut, I saw the defendant holding the blade raised up in the air.
Yes, that's right. I saw it too.
Oh. And I noted that there was blood on the blade already at that point. In other words, the victim had already been stabbed at least once by the time I arrived on the scene.
Yes, that's right! I saw it too!
And the victim was already holding the defendant's fountain pen in her hand too. All of which means I can be sure the victim did not die instantly.
Yes, right! Saw it too!
Maybe a year in London was too much for him. He sounds like he's forgotten how to speak Japanese.
Damn. I'm good at Japanese, The logic of your argument is sound at least.
Well, as I said, it is my guiding principle to carry out all testimonies flawlessly. Perhaps it should have been your guiding principle to protect the victim flawlessly.
Damn!
That's just my personal opinion, of course.
Jesus Christ!
A little turtle head bobbleheading.
Yes, see?
It's... Counsel, you will refrain from mocking the witness. Okay, I think we clearly know what's going on here, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
I just have so many thoughts whirling around in my head. It's all I can do to stand here wide-eyed and mute.
Goodness, my dear, you really must try to calm down.
But how am I supposed to find an inconsistency in what these two gentlemen are saying? I don't see why either of them would have any reason to lie.
There we go. What you must remember, I think, is that witnesses may inadvertently lie at times. For various reasons. A misunderstanding, a mistake, observation, a delusion even.
Ah, a delusion.
What's important is that we determine the truth. And there's only one sure way to do that.
Yes, with evidence, of course.
Spoken like a true judicial. I'm so
Judicial.
Judicial assistant. I'm slurring a lot of words. I'm so sorry,
when you
chat.
look at it makes it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
During witness testimony, you can press E to pick up a piece of present evidence to present for consideration. So you need to listen carefully to each statement and compare what's said to the details in the court record.
Okay.
If you find some conflicting information, that may be the inconsistency you're looking for.
Yes. It's all about inconsistencies.
Once you've identified a witness's statement that appears to conflict with a piece of evidence, present the evidence to the witness with R, and the way ahead will present itself to you, I'm sure.
Yes. All right then.
I was gonna press this R key. What the hell?
I just have to press R. I'll consider the details of all evidence in the court record against each statement to find an inconsistency, and then press R. I hope I'm up to the task.
Don't forget that you can have the witnesses repeat their statements as many times as you like. Everyone has to start at the beginning, remember. Those wide eyes are quite forgivable. And besides, there's no one else to defend the poor girl.
You're right. I need to listen to the testimony again from the start.
I
Or
love
do
Dad.
I? Because I think I already know what it is. I think it's on the last statement. You said I saw blood on the blade. It proved to me that she'd stabbed the victim multiple times. However, if I look at the court record and I look at the photograph, I think, or not this one. Here, only a single wound was identified in the post-mortem report, which means whatever he is saying he thinks he saw is not true. So what I think it is he saw her after she had been stabbed, saw blood on the weapon, and did not actually see another stab after that. He's misremembering.
Oh, the inconsistency.
That is
you
my
found
guess.
it.
Inconsistency. I'm going to present it.
Objection!
Objection! There's the inconsistency.
Oh.
With that accusatory cry that just welled up from deep inside me, I think I finally understand.
What it's like to have power.
Every time Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san have stood here at this bench, the stakes have been very, very high indeed.
What's the meaning of menacing pose, counsel?
I'd like the witness to clarify something for me.
Who? What? Where? When? How?
Not you, Sasaki-san. This query is directed at Inspector Hosonaga. At me. In your statement just now, you said that the victim was stabbed multiple times. Yes, that's right. As I said when I entered the
music
hut.
is so good.
Oh, it's so good. I love the OST for like every Ace Attorney game is great.
Me too.
But for this one,
it just hits so well.
It's insanely good.
Oh yeah.
The defendant was already standing over the victim, bloody knife in hand, like a murderous demon. And yet, that cannot be. What? Get to the point, please, counsel. Oh, her little book.
Yeah, look at her little book. Yeah,
I remember her book. In the post-mortem report, it clearly states that the victim was stabbed one time only. Oh! In other words, Inspector Hosanaga's testimony is clearly flawed! And Soseki-san, you claim to have seen Membami-san in the throes of stabbing the victim.
Yes! Yes, I did! Wildly!
But both you and the inspector confirmed the same point. That there was already blood on the knife that you saw the defendant holding. Yes, and? It's quite simple. We know the murder weapon was used to stab the victim only once. Therefore, there's no way there could have been blood on the knife if that single stabbing hadn't already occurred.
True!
Then what exactly is your contention, counsel? Are you ever going to tell us?
He has popcorn in his hand. I need the tea!
I need the tea right now, girl. Yes, Your Excellency, there's only one logical conclusion. What Soseki-san in fact saw was not the moment that the defendant stabbed the victim at all, but the moment that the defendant in fact withdrew the blade from the victim's body.
Oh! That kid?
That was a little bathing suit.
Yeah. Excellent work, Sasato. You exploded them with an objection and then proceeded to pull them apart systematically.
Objection!
Objection! Objection! Well, this takes me back. I guess he didn't have much of a squeal this time. Yes, I seem to remember your cousin staged a scene, much like this in that trial 9 months ago. This is easier in my throat. A half-witted child with a half-baked objection, attempting to steal the show. You're right. There were certain similarities. Except that so-called half-witted child managed to outwit the prosecution, who has only half a head of hair. Slander! My head is quite adequately dressed! In any case, all this talk of stabbing, withdrawing, and multiple wounds, it makes not a jot of difference!
What? Why not?
Engage your brain, young man! When the accused first plunged the deadly weapon into the victim, that was the fatal blow. And it was that moment, just as she had withdrawn the blade ready for her next strike, that the witnesses saw. The knife was already tainted with blood because the accused had already stabbed the victim.
Oh.
All you have successfully shown with your little display is that the mustached authors prone to moments of extravagance. She died again.
I'm in agreement with the prosecution. No. If the defendant was seen wielding the blade at all, that is sufficient grounds for her actions to be viewed with suspicion. But if she was withdrawing the blade...
Then we are back where we started.
Sorry?
Consider this, young yokel boy. If the student girl is innocent as you claim, then why would she have pulled the blade from the victim, and with a demon's cold-blooded composure, too? The prosecution demands an explanation, and it had better be good.
Why did Ray pull out the knife?
Ah, yes. Going for the jugular.
Huh? What does father mean by that? Let the court hear your answer then, counsel.
I'm starting to read the words better now, Giga, I think.
It's kicking in.
I think so. I think so.
The truth is, I don't really know. But I have to come up with a plausible reason here, or we don't have a case.
Someone in chat says Giga needs a slamming fan like that guy. Honestly, you're so right.
I need it. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife blade out of the victim's body was surely so she could either stab her again, save her life, or hide the knife.
Be careful, you have lives now on the top right.
Yeah, I do. I mean, save her life. You should leave a blade in if someone stabs.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, because it acts a little bit like a plug to at least stop some of the bleeding. So pulling it out is a terrible idea. However, not everyone knows that, so a lot of misguided people will pull a knife out or something out of someone to try and save them. That is a very normal response, so it could be that. Hide the knife. That makes her sound complicit. I'm gonna say save her life.
Exactly right. It makes her sound like she actually was trying to hide the murder, right?
Yeah. Right, chat. People do it in a panic. According to the post-mortem report, the victim's death was not instant. That's correct. It's thought she would have remained conscious for a short while after sustaining the injury.
Indeed, giving her the time to take hold of this piece of evidence that clearly indicates her killer.
The point is, being a medical research assistant, Mamami-san was compelled to act when faced with the wounded victim. Oh, she might have been like, let me pull this out, stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I forgot about that information. She's a student of medical research.
Yeah. Instinctively, she pulled the blade out in an attempt to save Miss Brett's life.
Crap!
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? It would seem that this is the best we can expect of this young yokel.
Indeed. Is it just me, or does it suddenly feel much colder in here? Your Excellency, if I may.
Speak, witness.
I would like another opportunity to testify. In
Look
respect
at
to
Soseki. He's like crying in the corner.
his glistening eyes. In respect to the slipshod assertion just put forward by the Yokel Defense Council, I mean... slipshod.
An excellent idea, Inspector. Our young yokel, hopeful, has a
modicum.
How do you say? Yeah, okay, I knew it was modicum, I just want to make sure.
modicum of knowledge when it comes to law, it seems. But in matters of medicine, he appears to possess not one iota of common sense.
Iota?
Iota. Yeah, you had it right.
Yeah,
you had it right.
Iota of common sense.
Quite rude.
You are
you are a
insert a
numbnuts.
swear word. You are a nibnut. What?
Show me some damn evidence, numbnuts. Very well, Inspector.
Numbnuts.
I will permit your request, numbnuts. You will testify again before the court on the subject of the defense counsel's assertion. Yes, sir. I will do so flawlessly.
She's weeding. I'm doing a chant.
She's doing it.
Maybe my second wind's finally kicking in.
Pulling a blade from a wound without thinking could cause heavy bleeding. That's basic knowledge that any medical research assistant with an ounce of sense ought to know. In other words, there's no good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife from the victim. Let's not forget that the young student did have a motive for killing the victim. The man the victim murdered 9 months ago, Dr. Wilson, was the defendant's highly respected mentor.
Clean the blood from your mouth, man.
Is what
there
you
are kids watching.
Are you gonna clean that off your mouth, Inspector?
Yeah, Inspector, it's disturbing. Please, I can't do the testimony with like.
You're scaring the chat.
You're scared. The chat's scared now. They're crying.
Could pulling a knife from a wound really cause the wound to bleed heavily?
Yes. Yeah, actually, yes.
Yes. Think of the weapon itself as a stopper in the wound that prevents excessive blood loss. Until a doctor is ready to provide proper treatment, that stopper shouldn't be removed. Oh, I see.
This is why yokel should stay on the farm. Even a quack from some obscure mountain village would have such basic knowledge. Anyone who's ever given someone a little poke with a knife and pulled it out again knows it.
Oh, well, I've never stabbed anyone, you see, or pulled a blade out of a wound, so...
Of course you haven't. I didn't bring you up to behave like a bandit.
Father, is it true what they're telling me?
Yes, it's basic remedial knowledge for medics. Remedial? Did I say that? Remedial. English is hard. Remedial knowledge for medics. Ray would have been well aware of it. If she were to claim ignorance of such fundamentals, that would prove fatal in many ways. That is true.
But then, why would Ray have done it? Could she have pulled out the knife in full knowledge that it would be fatal for Miss Brett? Oh.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Ew.
Ray never once mentioned anything about the knife to me. It seems almost impossible to believe, but could my friend actually have...
Susato!
Yes?
Pull yourself together! We mustn't lose sight of why we're here.
Oh!
Oh! I was about to accuse my friend of murder!
Counsel, it's time for your cross-examination. Oh, yes, Your Excellency. Your Excellency. However, I must warn you that if your cross-examination fails to identify an issue with the established facts, I will be moving to my adjudication immediately afterwards.
Oh, Giga, we got an at in the Discord. Some toasters asking a question.
Lord. Are we allowed to pop in? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a toaster. And we're doing the dialogue. Yeah.
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 Believing in your clients and fighting for their cause until the bitter end. I knew it would be hard, but I had no idea it would be this hard. Wow, being a lawyer is hard, guys. And real quick before we read this. Hi, Zen. I'm gonna read out some donos real quick. Silent Holy Night, thank you for the $103 and however many cents. I couldn't see it because it scrolled. Cardboard, thank you for $20. Mariko-chan, I think we said this one already.
Did you guys solve that new case that just came out?
Why we're burger and hot dog?
This is a setup.
Yes, this is a setup for sure.
The one where it says Haka sucks?
Ah, of course. Get new jokes, Zen. I saw it coming from 10 miles away.
Just because I can't read words that I never heard of before?
Zen, why don't you read one of these days?
Yeah, why don't you
every
read,
time I see
Zen?
you play a game, you just skip all the text.
Yeah, you don't read, Zen. You don't read. See, kids, you should read. Don't be like Zen. She doesn't read.
You know what I can read, though?
Yeah, the donos. Exactly.
We got a dono from Stinky McFartnuts, $25. Wu-Tang is for the children. They say thank you so much for the $25. We have $23.17 from Famtaro. Appreciate that so much. Hyper Rookie, $15, and an anonymous gifter, $100. That's one right there for us. Sumari, $10. Thank you. Fish says, objection! This evidence shows VShojo is guilty of incredible generosity in fostering a wonderful community. So true.
Aww.
Guilty. $111.11. And then
Everyone's
last,
so chaotic.
Magic
I love
Sammy, $10. That means we have, what, 2 lines?
2.
Yeah, 2 lines of stupid voices that we have to read. That's what we're doing, Zen, is whenever someone donates above $100 or 100
we
or
do
above.
silly voices.
Yeah, the next lines we read have
depending.
to sound really stupid.
Exactly.
No, she ran.
Zen said I suck at Mario Party, but didn't you lose
suck.
twice?
You
Yeah, you know,
stink.
you stink. Yeah.
All right, you pop off at her.
Yeah, I'll pop off while you
Keep typing,
investigate.
and I'm gonna press them.
Hold it!
And you smell.
Say doing it without thinking
told
could
her
be a
off.
problem. Does that mean that if you use due care and attention, it would be all right? Just talking about pulling out the knife blade.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought this needed spelling out, really, but... Blade is like a stopper in the wound. Remove it, and a serious hemorrhage will occur. In other words, a medic would need to be present before any attempt was made to withdraw the blade. Doing it without thinking would be madness. You just can't do it. Oh, well, thank you for such a thorough explanation.
You see, Council? When you act without thinking, the result is a bloodbath.
Back to the witness testimony, please. Someone just said, I just joined. Why are they both hot dogs? I need you to rub your eyes real quick. Rub your eyes and look again.
Yeah, I'm a burger.
She's
actually.
a delicious burger, okay?
And Giga is a delicious hot dog.
I'm a hot dog.
In
Wait, listen
an
to this.
accent, she's like a hot dog.
Crack. I don't know if I picked it up.
What's up?
I made a beautiful crack sound. I don't know if chat heard it. I'll put a key
I
in.
didn't hear it, sadly, because of Discord.
Discord, why you
Oh. No. It was heard on the stream?
They got it. Yeah, cracking a cold one. All right.
Yeah. I should crack a cold one, too.
You should.
Like a Pepsi or something.
You should crack a cold one. Crack it. You should do it.
You know what? After having some ice cap, I'm gonna go get a Pepsi. That's definitely gonna help.
Do
with
it.
My reading abilities.
Do it. Anything I read, if any of her voiced people are here, I'll read it real quick, but it should just be this guy. It says, based on knowledge... Okay, so he's saying any medical research assistant should know about the blade thing. In that case, there's an obvious explanation here. Which is...
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back. I'm talking to myself
Are you
here.
ready?
Clearly, the defendant, Ray Membami-san, does not possess an ounce of sense. Huh. A good defense.
I have a Pepsi. You ready?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Right when the BGM's off. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what
Nice. Nice. I like that.
You know what that means, chat? I expect a $5 train for that.
We need it. We need it. It's
We're so
time.
close to 120,000. I want GEEGA to debut her
Yeah, how
3D,
much are we off of it?
please.
Oh, it's okay off. Well, there's still all of today. Just saying. Just saying.
Yes, still.
You might get it.
Yeah, you might get it. Mm-hmm.
Might just happen. What do you think about that, Professor Mikatoba?
Oh, sorry, I was asleep. I'm not sure that you should be labeling your best friend as lacking common sense.
Yeah, that's not only was it a terrible defense, also you set them up for thinking the witness is an idiot and being able to say that in court.
Exactly,
that's
right?
That's the worst thing you can
what
say.
are you doing, man?
Well, I thought it would be better than labeling her as a murderer. Oh, true.
I don't know young people today. If that's friendship, I don't understand it. Oh.
Careful, counsel. A lack of common sense can be a very dangerous thing, he says with a gavel in his hand.
I forget how huge his hands are.
He's got, like, yowie hands, dude. They're enormous.
I didn't want to say it.
Holy.
But I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, dear.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking about his huge hands and it recoiled on me rather badly.
Sorry, I was thinking about her hands too. They're rather large. But that's life, I'm afraid. Lesson everyone must learn. Don't stare at a judge's hands. They're distracting.
Hopefully, you can look at his hands and see now that this is really basic medical knowledge. Being involved in medical research, Membami-san would certainly have been aware of his large hands.
I love replacing dialogue in games like this. It's so funny.
No, I love dubbing. I just love dubbing. So no good
I
reason
do
why the
too,
defendant
man.
would have tried to pull an eyebrow. Like,
I may be bad at reading, but I still love dubbing.
But I love dubbing. Man, I love dubbing. But the defendant had suddenly encountered somebody she knew lying on the ground, bleeding to death. The sight could have shocked her delicate sensibilities, causing her to remove the blade inadvertently. Woman moment is what she's trying to say.
Woman moment!
Jesus Christ.
Sorry for being a woman!
Sorry, she was being a woman. I really don't think inadvertent actions can explain this. The woman is a medical research assistant. I can't imagine she would behave so irrationally. Why don't they ask her? Oh.
Yeah, why don't, she's right there.
right
Your
there.
Honor, she's off to the side. Why not just bring her to the witness stand and ask her
Look,
what
she's
done?
actually saying it. She's, oh, but irrational behavior is a woman's prerogative, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Oh, dear. You have a lot to learn about women. She's trying to act like a dumb boy so it fits.
It's so funny.
Only a small-minded man could have such bigoted views. Yes, detective.
Damn.
Oh, dear. Perhaps I'm letting my male persona take hold a little too much. Well, have I mentioned to convey the basics now? That should cover the medical side of the argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not arguing about the medical side, really. Let's not forget that she had a motive. Whatever the motive, it just isn't in Membami-san's nature to do something so awful. But she had both motive and opportunity. That's very hard to argue against. But you don't know the defendant.
Objection!
And you, counsel, do not appear to know the law!
Yes, evidence is the only way to convince the court of your argument, not feelings.
With this fledgling defender, I would say, I pity the accused. Or I would almost say I pity the accused.
So do I.
Look at my daughters! They're so
Look at my
nice!
gavel, Inspector. You will reiterate your point about the defendant's motive, please. Ah, yes. Miss Brett was in many ways the sworn enemy of Membami-san.
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 I love it.
Membami-san. Defendant's highly respected man. I mean, I don't disagree with this statement either. Well, yes, that's true. Dr. Wilson recognized Membami-san's talent and offered her the position of assistant despite her being a woman. She was extremely grateful to him. Because Dr. John Wilson wasn't that kind of guy.
He didn't have bigoted views.
He wasn't
like
that kind of dude.
Did, Susato.
Like Susato seems to. Yes, the Englishman appears to have been a very broad-minded individual.
Dr. Wilson had no time for outdated traditions. He met with opposition, of course, but he believed firmly in Membami-san's abilities.
Clearly, the defendant was in the man's debt, which only serves to prove my point.
Sasaki's just hanging out in the back. My man.
This is hopeless. I can't find a single crack in this testimony anywhere.
Oh my god, I wish I did a crack-a-coma when you said crack.
If Ray knew that withdrawing the knife from the wound would threaten Miss Brett's life further, I just can't think of any way to explain why she did it.
Susato, it's a time like these when it's especially important to remember the fundamentals.
The fundamentals?
Is that a food item, father? Evidence is what counts in the courtroom, isn't it?
Of course, but I've been through the court record dozens of times already.
I think perhaps you're forgetting something, though. You needn't take the evidence at face value. You can and must examine it in greater detail, too. I realize this is your first time playing the role of a lawyer. Get it, fourth wall breaking. I'm pretty good at those. What do you think, Sasato? That was not a pretty good joke.
A good one, Dad.
His elbows are in his stomach.
What a good one.
In the courtroom. So if you need reminding of the rudiments?
Rudiments? Yeah, you had it.
Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
You need only ask. I'll do my very best to help.
Examine the evidence. I know how to do that.
I know what that do.
I'm an expert.
Thank you, Dad. I know what I'm doing.
Come to think of it, Kazuma-sama and Naruhodo-san were always turning evidence over and over in their hands.
Very exaggerated too.
I must turn it over in my hands.
Oh, that look in your eyes. I see it's coming back to you. Go through the court record again and have a thorough look at everything. You may just find a clue.
Yes, I'll do it straight away. All right, it's time. My favorite part of the game, when you turn over a photograph and it has a note written on it that says,
yeah, it has
this
like
person
a code
killed
that
me.
You could have turned in the first case, but no, had to take 2 in-game days for the guy to be like, I could just flip the photo around.
Always.
That's crazy.
Fatal hemorrhage, death would have occurred within minutes. Extreme meiosis. Pupil constriction was observed in victims' both eyes.
That's interesting.
Okay, examine this.
Check her hands, see if they're big, like at the judges. Oh, no.
She's just holding this. Doesn't look like she wrote anything. And there's the wine glass and the wine bottle.
Yeah.
Which could have been, like, knocked over when they were fighting. There's a stab wound. Okay, nothing crazy in here.
Maybe something on the wall?
I mean, we can look. I think it's gonna be something with the pen. There's a tiny crack. So there's a tiny crack there. So she potentially could have been sitting and stabbed through that crack. So maybe that's for later. Newspaper containing article about... Okay.
I'm trying not to backseat too much. I'm just sitting here like, yeah. Well, I wonder what's that.
Yeah. So let's read the front.
Oh, look at his pose.
Oh, look at the art.
Oh, look at the art of Sasuto. Look at that. It's so cute.
Raucous England returnees tell all. This is the interview with you and Sasaki-san, isn't it, father? Oh, look at the cat. It looks as though it was quite an exchange.
Yes, he became a little over animated when he was talking about his Sorry, I had a moment's relapse
so
in my
much.
memory.
I was even trying to click. It's okay, they gave us nothing there.
Yeah.
This is the newspaper from Soseki-san. There seems to be an important article in the back page as well. Exclusive! Deadly poison stolen from Yume Medical Research Laboratory. From Yume Medical's Medical Research. Father, isn't that your lab?
What the? Let me see that. The poison's been stolen.
He didn't know.
He didn't know.
Oh, it's this morning's paper that Soseki-san gave us. Are you saying you didn't know?
As embarrassing as that is for the head of the laboratory, I didn't. I have not heard any such thing.
I am making a prediction. She
What's the
drank
prediction?
it and died.
Ooh, yeah, because have you noticed
The
the
wine glass.
autopsy report?
Yeah, her pupils.
Yeah. Where on earth could the report have gleaned his information?
Come to think of it, there was no article mentioning the story in our paper this morning, was there?
It's a highly toxic poison we've been working on in this strictest confidence.
Oh, so you make poisons, huh, fella?
Yeah, but that's a little sus, Dad.
Right.
Why the hell would you
Okay,
make
buddy.
poison? I put Ray in charge of the project. Dad, what are you doing?
Ray, she was managing it?
Dad, you're just putting more incriminating evidence on her. If what's written here is true, it means that she tried to hide the theft from me. And moreover, I can't read. The details were leaked somehow.
I don't believe it.
We need to read this article very carefully. The article about the poison has been entered into the court record.
Okay, so now that means we have this particular article. Exclusive! Deadly poison stolen. Following a lecture at Yume by Soseki Natsume on the 11th of August, it's come to light that a very disturbing incident took place. Deadly poison secretly developed in the lab was stolen. Even the smallest amount entering the body, either via the mouth or via a wound from a poison-laced blade, would prove fatal in minutes. So 2 methods. Current methods cannot detect the newly developed chemical. The university would have to be consulted. Why is the poison being developed? Onset of symptoms occurs in minutes, starting with impaired breathing. Okay, ending with acute contraction of the pupils prior to death. Such symptoms would be suggestive of this toxin. It's apparently an entirely new synthesis of alkaloids and rumored to have been commissioned by the military. Okay, all right. I see what's going on here. Now, how can we prove it though? Let's also look at the pen. I'm thinking this might be the current thing we got going on here. If we take off the pen's lid cap. Whoops. Nothing on the nib.
What about on the back of the pen?
Now let's unscrew the barrel, shall we? Oh!
Oh, how peculiar. There's no ink in there.
This must be the little reservoir that holds the ink.
Yes, you fill it by drawing ink from the bottle up through the nib.
Oh, here's my guess. This was poisoned. And then, you know, sometimes when you want to get one of these going, you tap it to your tongue for a second.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Let's see if
Something
you're
wrong,
right.
Father?
Just that there doesn't actually appear to be any ink in there, that's all.
Oh, yes, you're right. It's pretty much empty.
Like my soul.
Well, it could be on the verge of running out, I suppose.
Speaking of empty, we have a lot of donos to get through. I can read some of them now if you want, Giga.
Good.
Giga_Glizzy_Gobbler donated $69.69.
Let's go.
Knifeblade 490 with the $5 dono. Cracking a nice cold one. Heck yeah. And F Horn for the 25 dono. Listening to cracking open a cold one for a good cause. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. And the Juggernaut with the $100 dono. Thank you so much. And Jeg with a $100 dono.
Let's go.
And then Orange Barbarian with $5 that just said, hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, it's literally, hey, man.
Man.
Hey, Orange Barbarian. Thanks for the dono. N7_Ronnie with 25 dono. Thank you so much. And Anonymous with the $10 dono. Oh, we just got another one. Momori_Mori with 25. Thank you so much. And Gintoki_Natsu with 100. Cinema, so entertaining. Thank you for doing this for Make-A-Wish.
Thank you.
It's because of, yeah, thank you guys. We're just being little guys, and you guys are the ones helping this charity. So thank yourselves. Yeah, you guys are doing the thing. We're playing a game.
And that means we got 3 lines.
Yeah, we have 3.
I'm gonna do my very real, very true share impression.
Ooh,
I promise it's gonna be
okay.
my actual share impression, guys. Don't
Here we
worry.
go. It's coming.
The RM initials are very clearly engraved here.
And the fact that Miss Brett was clinging to this pen in her dying moments is very clearly a message too.
Yeah, I'm sure. To identify her killer, you mean?
I don't think there could be any doubt that this is a key piece of evidence in this case.
Was that Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, it was Mickey.
Okay. Okay. All right, Mickey. So, this is the same.
There's a lot of evidence all of a sudden.
Yeah, what changed here is there's a little small amount of liquid inside this pen. It doesn't look like ink. Or maybe there is ink and it's, you know, tiny bit of something, but there's very little anything. And then there's an article about a poison stolen from a lab. Now, what could we use any of this evidence on, though? Pulling a blade, basic knowledge. No good reason why the defendant would have tried to pull the knife from the victim. Maybe with this one we could say, oh, she might have thought it was a poison-laced blade.
Yeah, because it helps the evidence that she's a medical research student. So if she saw the pupils, then
yeah, we'll skip through it. Don't worry. It's gonna be the same dialogue that we read.
Perhaps the evidence face only graded. Everybody don't forget to examine.
I know what to do. I'll look through the court record. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's this one. But which would I present? I think it would be
maybe the. This is where I'm helping because I don't remember. I'm assuming maybe the poison article.
Yeah, because this one it could be a poison-laced blade.
Yeah. The thing is, I know how everything works. I just don't remember which evidence. So I can help you with evidence on what to present because I don't remember which evidence to present.
Right. I think it's going to be this one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try present. I mean, if we get it wrong, we get it wrong.
Objection. Yeah.
Objection.
Oh. Objection.
When the music stops, it's usually correct. No.
Exactly.
There is one possibility. One very good reason why the defendant might have decided to withdraw the knife from the victim's wound. What?
The Yoko not only has a poor grasp of the law, but it also is a poor loser. Tell us then, what possibility do you think you've identified?
It's here, in this newspaper article. An article about
how to read.
He goes, what the hell does this say? An article about a deadly poison having been stolen from a laboratory at the Imperial Yume University.
The victim perished from a stab wound. Poison has no relevance in this case.
But... Prosecutor Aochi, you will let the defense speak.
But a newspaper article! The court cannot rely on this kind of hearsay whose wretched publications carry.
Counsel for the defense. I'm going to need some tangible basis for your claim. You will indicate to the court precisely what part of the newspaper article mentioned affirms your assertion.
Your Excellency!
Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Ray would never have done something to further endanger Miss Brett's life without just cause. The reason why the defendant pulled the knife from the victim's body is explained in the article where it says,
Oh yeah, this is where the game tells you, like, sometimes you have to point it out because they are too lazy to read.
It's this one, right?
Yeah,
Poisonous
because
blade, deadly in tiny quantities is the name of that one. Yeah.
Or you could because of the autopsy report too. Because of the tiny pupils, right? But I'm not sure. You can go with what you want first.
Could be. Oh,
yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try this one first.
Okay.
Because of the blade. The article reveals the following property about the poison in question. When the toxin enters the body on a knife laced with the poison, it's rapidly absorbed and causes death within minutes. Are you suggesting? If the knife used to attack Miss Brett was laced with this very poison, it would explain why the defendant, Membami-san, would have withdrawn the blade as soon as possible. Yes, the truth is, it was an attempt to stop the poison from entering the victim's body. What?
Objection! This is complete and utter nonsense!
Not at all. The defendant withdrew the knife blade from the victim's body not to accelerate the woman's demise, but to save her life, and the prosecution cannot deny the possibility.
Have you not read the post-mortem reports? The cause of death was a hemorrhage!
I think. I can't remember how to say the word. Hemorrhage?
Hemorrhage, yeah.
Hemorrhage. Okay, I was right. Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage!
Hemorrhage! The word poison appears nowhere in the document!
Well, that's because by acting quickly to remove the blade, the defendant prevented the poison from taking hold.
Objection! Oh, please! This is clearly desperation! The weasel's last breaking of wind! Poison has nothing whatsoever to do with this case! Believe the defense is well aware! As I believe the defense is well aware! We have no proof that the information in this wretched newspaper article is at all reliable anyway!
In that situation, what the student should have done is wait for medical assistance to arrive. But instead, you claim she suspected poisoning and took the potentially lethal decision to remove the blade. She must have had a strong reason for her suspicions then, or the argument makes no sense, and this is going to be the eyes thing.
Yeah, this is where you... Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly! Well put, Inspector! On what grounds did she do it? You cow?
Why did Ray suspect the stolen poison was involved?
Man, if only there's an autopsy report for me to look at.
If you want grounds, I'll give ya grounds. What?
You can't possibly...
From your expression, counsel, it would appear those are not empty words.
I know what empty words are, and those are not it.
But naturally, as you stand in this courtroom as a lawyer, you must be aware that words alone, empty or not, are of no value in our modern justice system. The court demands evidence. Yes, Your Excellency. I'm well aware of that. I've seen it many times. From my place at his side in the Old Bailey. In that case, counsel, you will present the proof to the court now! What evidence demonstrates the clear link between the case and the poison in the newspaper article? That would be this.
Yeah, because it says
the thing about the eyes when we read it.
Yeah.
Take that!
I would ask the court to refer to the notes section of the post-mortem report, which reads, extreme meiosis. Pupil constriction was observed in the victim. Oh! Clearly, being a yokel with no knowledge of forensic science, I have no idea, so please do tell me. Presumably, the fact that this condition of the victim was noted in the post-mortem report means that it's an unusual symptom of death.
Well...
Under no normal circumstances, the pupils dilate when someone dies. If there was extreme constriction instead, it's most certainly unusual, yes.
What are you doing, you UCAL detective?
In the newspaper article, there's the following information about the stolen poison. Onset of symptoms occurs in minutes, ending with acute contraction of the pupils prior to death. If the defendant, upon seeing the victim stabbed in the back, happened to notice that the pupils of Miss Brett's eyes had constricted severely.
Yes, as a medical research assistant, she would have suspected poison immediately, without doubt.
Prosecutor Ouchie, I think you'll agree. This is very compelling evidence.
You got student and you got a professor!
I believe the defense has expertly demonstrated a credible reason for the defendant's actions.
No!
Yujin Mikotoba.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I believe you are best placed here to confirm or deny the veracity of the defense counsel's argument. You will tell the court the truth about the details reported in this newspaper, please.
Pains me to have to admit to it. But I'm afraid I don't know.
Oh. You don't know.
The toxin was kept under lock and key in my laboratory, certainly. But I was unaware of any theft.
Do you mean to tell the court that the reports of this theft are unfounded?
No, Your Excellency. Without returning to the laboratory to investigate myself, I couldn't say.
Listen to the bubbling academic! Unaware of the theft of secret state research from his own workplace until he reads of it in the newspaper!
Yeah, I take full responsibility for the incompetence of my supervision.
Father.
Task! A pitiful situation for a university professor! You should have more control of your students, rather than allowing them off on killing sprees!
Oh, that's totally unfounded.
Her poor wrist.
It's gonna be the researcher, the girl. Ray?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh!
She's... None of this is Professor Mikotoba's fault! It's all my fault!
Ray.
Oh, damn!
Membami-san, you stand accused here. Outbursts like this will not be tolerated.
What? It was me! I was the one who noticed that the poison we were developing had been stolen that day!
What? So you knew?
I've been placed in a charge overseeing the project. It was the day that the professor and Soseki-san were interviewed together for the newspaper. That's when I noticed that some of the poison was missing. Just a tiny amount it was.
Ooh.
Why didn't you let me know immediately?
I was scared. The whole project was supposed to be confidential. Some of the toxin had somehow been taken. So I decided I'd try to get it back before anyone else found out. Because I had a very good idea who the thief was.
Oh.
The thief? You don't mean?
Yes, of course. It was that dainty English woman.
Oh? Miss Giselle Brett?
That's why I decided to join the little group of people going to the seaside. Inside the beach hut, I confronted Miss Brett. But she just sat on the stool at the back of the hut, smiling sweetly at me as if she knew she was untouchable.
Oh, and she smuggled out in the pen, didn't she?
I knew it was you who stole the poison!
Well, now. Whatever do you mean? Well.
Well, there.
And then she suddenly got to her feet before falling to her knees in front of me and then collapsing on the floor.
So she was sitting on the thing.
Oh, damn.
That's when I saw the knife in her back. I couldn't understand what had just happened. And then
A moment later, I was seized with fear. The pupils of her eyes had shrunk to tiny pinpoints.
Ooh.
I don't believe it.
In other words, you realized that the victim was suffering the effects from the stolen poison.
My mind started racing. I hadn't seen anything past Miss Brett's lips while as I'd been with her. Which left only one possible way for the poison to have to enter her body.
On the blade of the knife in her back. And that train of thought was what spurred you to withdraw the blade.
Yes. If that amount had entered her bloodstream was small enough, she might still have a chance. That's what I hoped. Really, I'm so sorry for staying silent all this time!
Why couldn't she have said this from the beginning? Please. They always leave so much.
It's for the drama, the cinema.
Silence in the corner.
This absolute silence.
Your attempt to hide the truth of what happened is not something that can be overlooked. However, I have duly noted the courage with which you confessed in the end.
Thank you, Your Excellency!
You confessed to the murder! Jesus!
Get her now. Perjury. It's barely perceptible, but I do think balance has shifted a little here in this courtroom now.
Objection!
Your Excellency, do not be deceived! The victim just collapsed before your eyes, you say? Well, Mambabi-san, if that is the case, perhaps you could explain how Miss Brett came to be stabbed? Well, you have no answer because the simple truth is that you stabbed the victim motivated by revenge.
Objection! But you have no conclusive evidence to prove that assertion, do you?
Crap. You're right. Oh, I have evidence. It is very much conclusive.
Now, what's the prosecution counsel up to? It was brief, but he hesitated for a moment there. I'm almost sure of it. You will produce the aforementioned evidence at once, Prosecutor Ouchi.
Perhaps some praise is due, young Yoko student.
What?
I had imagined there would be no need for me to submit this evidence. But you brought this on yourself!
No!
Oh!
This is her removing the blade. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. I know, right? It's so stupid, right?
What
Come
on? This is him.
Oh, could a more damning shot exist? The cruelty in the air on that beach is almost palpable.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh. This evidence, more than any other, reveals the true extent of the accused's murderous nature. For it shows the precise moment that Mabami-san plunged her dagger into the victim's back! Oh, that's not true! No!
I don't believe it.
She's done a third time!
Order! 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 Counsel for the defense, was it you who was responsible for that shrill scream that just pierced my courtroom?
Perhaps his voice has yet to break? These yokels are slow of mind and slow to mature.
I'll show you who's slow to mature. Believe it.
Careful now. Sasato's starting to show her face here.
It is often said that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and here we have ample proof. The court will accept this extremely cogent photographic print as evidence.
Evidence.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Can't believe he's had a photograph like that up his sleeve the entire time.
He has very long sleeves too. I would have seen him.
It's such a stark image. I'm genuinely lost for words.
Wait a minute! I don't understand! How did you... I mean, who took that photograph?
Ray.
Objection! That's of no importance here. Stop trying to divert attention.
Oh, objection!
That's an absurd thing to say. It's crucially important. Whoever took this photographic print was a witness to Miss Brett's death. The court must be allowed to hear this person's testimony. I will uphold the defense's demand. The prosecution will reveal the identity of the person responsible for taking this photograph at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Let me guess, there's a camera set up by the person who died. Pardon?
You see, this print arrived at the Imperial Police Bureau headquarters by express post.
Bureau? Am I saying that right?
Bureau.
A bureau. So tired.
Headquarters by express post yesterday.
Oh, it was mailed.
But there was nothing to indicate the sender's name or address. The provenance of that print is unknown.
Goodness. Are we to understand then, counsel, that in full knowledge of the fact that this photograph has the murkiest of origins, you nevertheless believe it fit for submission as evidence in the Supreme Court?
When you first produced that print before, I noticed that you hesitated for a brief moment. Because you knew that it wasn't completely reliable evidence, didn't you?
Silence, you yokel student and blabbing professor! What matter is the blatant truth that this print so eloquently expresses.
But the defendant has already admitted to pulling the blade from the wound. Clearly, this isn't the moment that the knife was plunged into the victim's back, but...
The moment it was withdrawn. Don't waste this court's time with your ramblings.
Indeed. Without knowledge of who produced this print, we have no means of verifying the claim. And the scene it captures is, without doubt, the most compelling evidence presented to the court. Come on.
It really looks like she's pulling. I know, but everyone's so dumb at this court.
If the defense is unable to shed any further light on the matter, I believe the conclusion is clear.
Oh no! I mean, just bring out the witness of the camera! Susato, this is time for you to fight. I know we could just ask for the witness, but for the sake of the drama, we gotta drag this out. If what you established so far is true, then there can be no doubt.
That's you.
Oh, sorry. This photograph shows the moment that Ray withdrew the blade from the victim.
Yes, we just need to prove that somehow.
You have plenty of time to rue your defeat on the slow train back to the provinces. And to rue the day you came up against Takasuchi Achi in court of law.
If I can't determine who took this photograph, then the trial's going to come to an end. There must be a clue somewhere. There must be some way of working out who took it. Well, counsel? Your Excellency? The burning question is who took that photograph, and the truth is... Now, I'm gonna say right now...
What's up?
Angle of this photograph is from the back right of the room.
Yeah.
Right? Through what looks like a hole in the wall, maybe?
Yeah, remember that slit in the first photograph?
Thing is, that's right back here. There's a dress here.
Oh, yeah.
Where is this enough? It looked like it was this big opening, so I don't know. Did someone
I think
pull
it
this
is
open, or was it from
implied
here?
that it's the. I think it is implied that it's the slit in the back right there.
And it might be. It might be. So it's clearly the murderer.
Yeah.
The murderer.
Yeah, the murderer took the photograph, but who?
I don't think we have that evidence, so I say I can't prove it yet.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
They are refusing to testify, I would say.
Yeah. No, if I give up now, I'll never be able to look Ray in the eye again. Oh my god, I have to do it.
Sato, you need to steel yourself and summon your best argument.
I'll do my best.
This is what we do. It's called bluffing. I love bluffing.
This isn't about whether I can or can't come up with the answer now. I simply have to.
Oh, the bluffing mechanic.
The identity of the person who took this dramatic photographic print is, I assure you, something the defense can and will reveal.
What? No! You can't possibly! But as you so boldly claim that you can, please do enlighten us.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to present a name.
How utterly underwhelming! Did you really believe you could?
However, I am able to present evidence. The defense has a piece of evidence that reveals important details about the photographer's identity.
What?
Very well then, counsel. Present your proof to the court. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? I think it's gonna be this photograph, right? Because we can be like, look, there's a thingy. It's just something. It's someone who maybe stabbed him back through the thing. Otherwise,
I guess what we're trying to do is like we're thinking that it's the murderer.
And with this one, you could do this one too because of what you see around the edges. But I think it's gonna be this one. Oh well, I'm gonna try it. Take that. The piece of evidence in question is this. Oh, it must be wrong. I'm afraid, counsel, that when presenting evidence, you must learn to temper those wide, nervous eyes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Martha.
We're gonna wrap up in a second. Hello.
Yeah, we're trying to find a spot to stop at the moment.
Yeah.
It's okay. I just wanted to make sure y'all knew.
Yes,
I love
very
you.
aware,
Have
don't
fun.
worry.
I'll go back.
Yeah, don't worry. We were very aware. We're just like, we're almost at the very end of the first part of this, so we're like,
if you need more time, it's okay. I'm here. My plan is to just yap and do the auction, so do not worry if you need a bit more time.
Okay.
Take, not all your time, but take some time. It's okay.
We're waiting for this arc
to
stop and then
to finish.
Yeah.
No worries. No worries. Big kisses.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
Guys, Matara's next.
Yeah, Matara's next. So we've been trying to find us. These people keep yapping and yapping.
Yeah, when they get to the next point, don't worry, we'll do the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got it wrong.
Not the penalized.
I've been penalized. Okay, relevant evidence. Blah,
I
blah,
think
blah.
I can give you a hint.
Okay.
Do you recognize the picture? Like, press review the scene.
Review scene.
Do you see something that's odd about this picture?
The knife
is not so the crime scene itself. It's more so think of the look around the.
I don't know. I mean, if I compare it.
Yeah. I might be thinking several steps ahead, but go back to the other photo. Do you want me to tell you to help speed up time, or?
Yeah.
There's cracked on the picture. Do you see it on the right hand side? There's a crack.
Oh.
So the camera is
maybe
cracked.
Identify.
Yeah, we can identify. Someone has a cracked camera.
Take that.
Yeah. I think that's the answer.
It's not.
It's not.
The thing
is,
or maybe it is.
I don't know. Damn. But that is like that is an answer for something in the future, though.
Yeah. Because I see it, but it's not gonna lead us to the question he's asking, right?
No, yeah.
I don't think
you see what I mean? Like, I know how the case goes, but I just don't remember what evidence. I think it might be the suitcase. Try the suitcase, like, or something.
Well, we did the two pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there are these two articles. It could be the person who stole the thing, right?
Might be in Sosuke's article.
I think it's this article,
actually,
because then
we're
saying someone stole it. So we're like, well, clearly the person who stole it
I remember now. Look at the newspaper article real quick. The other one, the Sosuke one. I remember now. Look at the Sosuke one. Look at that crack. See? That's how you can identify. Yeah.
Oh!
I remember. See, I did remember because you have. That's how you can identify.
All right, let's try it. Take that. Let's try it. What is that? The newspaper again. Raucous England returnees tell all. It's not the headline that's relevant here, Your Excellency. It's the photograph.
Look at this graph. Every time it makes me laugh.
If you look at it closely, you'll notice that there are some white lines on the right-hand side. Ah, yes, indeed. They'd already caught my eye as it happens.
What of it? A shadow so kind, presumably, from the branches of a tree or the like. There are no trees growing inside my laboratory at the university, I can assure you.
Now, if you look closely at this photograph. Good gracious! Yes, exactly the same pattern of lines is present on this photograph, too.
Objection! Well, that tells us nothing! Yes, it's a shadow of some kind! Definitely! From the branches of a tree!
There wouldn't be any trees growing inside a hut at the beach, Council. What's quite remarkable about it is that two patterns are absolutely identical. How could such an extraordinary similarity have transpired? The curious matching pattern that appears on both photographic prints is a result of a camera defect. Obviously, it must be due to a problem with the camera used to take the photographs.
With the photographic device?
Yes. We can confidently say that the camera's lens must be scratched. And that the scratched lens caused unwanted lines to appear on every print taken with the device.
In short, the two photographs under consideration here were taken with the same camera.
But there must be hundreds of such camera devices here in the capital. It would be utterly impossible to identify the owner of this particular one.
Objection!
Just ask the person who photographed Sosuke's thing.
I think you're forgetting, Prosecutor Aochi, that one of the photographs featured in a newspaper article.
A newspaper? Huh?
That's right. The author of that article is the mystery witness to the crime!
I think we're about to go into...
Alright, then this is the little spot.
Oh, my boy.
I see why you were called a Raucous England returnee.
What are you yelling about? You have already testified! It's Mini Momo! I tell you, Mini Momo! Me!
Sasaki-san, what was that? Did you say Many Memo?
Ever since I returned to Japan, a reporter from the Shoyu News has been hounding me, following my every move. A reporter by the name of Raten Many Memo. Yes, hounding me from dawn till dusk.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
I think that's a good spot right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Right at the twist that I was looking for.
Yeah.
Right at the twist. It's the Momos! They did it!
It's the Momos!
The Momos did it. They're the witness and potentially the murderer.
So you're saying the Momos are the ones who transformed us into a hamburger and hot dog?
That's right. It wasn't Michi at all. It was the Momos.
I can't believe it, guys.
That's
you know
right. You will now answer for your crimes.
What do we do?
We have
How
to
do
go
we get
ask.
them to answer our crimes?
We have to go figure it out. We have to ask their leader. Matara Khan!
How do we ask Matara Khan?
Chat, this is time. This is the time. You're going to go to her chat right now, and you're going to ask her what the hell is going on. We need answers.
Why did you turn us into burgers and hot dogs?
Find out now, and with that, we go to our commercial break. It's time.
It's time.
Take it away.
「小さい首は